Hey, everyone. Hey, I think I'm on. Let me tell. Yep, it looks like I am. What is up with my face? So I don't like how the lighting looks. Bring it down so maybe. Now I just look dead. I don't know. What the hell? Oh, that's right. Google Chrome started up. So, hey, how is everyone? That's good enough for now. Let's see here. Hey, Rena Roo, GGB, Dottie Morgan, Jess Britt, Sad Fishing, Carly Hannah, Susan Elliott, Spicy Pizza. Is this another Gigi? Oh, yeah, I think it was. Oh, why does this keep starting? Oh, okay. Gigi Haley, Diane Harlow. Hi, Nikki. S.C. Johnson, always grateful. Grace Case, Beth Yant, plan to create Southern Fried Twinkie. Oh, God. So do Southern Fried Twinkies taste better than Northern Fried Twinkies? Like, I'm really curious. Is it a Southern dish? Or is it just like a U.S. dish? Okay. There we go. Hey, Shazzy, Michelle, Elwoods, Olivia Pruitt, Beauty Demon. I don't know if I said Susan Elliott or not. So, hey, Susan Elliott. JJ, Laugh Through Life. Hey, Sue. It's a fair food. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, we have them here, too, at the fair. But, yeah, that's like the only place we have them. So, why, you don't hear me? Uh-oh. Wait, some people hear me, though, because she answered me. I can let me double check my settings. My devices here. Mic, yeah, I'm good. Camera, yep, all good. Although I might not be on under Apple set preferences. Input, output. No, I'm good there too. Okay. All right, cool. Can you hear me fine? All right, awesome. So, yeah, so there's this one video every time I go through my list, I'm like, oh yes, I'm going to play that. And I pull it out of my list, but it's this one download I have that's kind of corrupt. It doesn't really work right. So, but I'm like, I know I have it somewhere. And I start to look for it often during the stream or whatever, but I can never find it. But today I found, so I put it up to the side. So I thought we could play that. I also thought maybe we could talk about some of the things that Unirock said in his live stream, or in his video, I'm sorry. And I don't know if anyone else caught part of Katie's Instagram live that's going on. I caught the beginning of it. And I gotta say, I really like this idea of hers, and I hope that she follows through with it. I really do. If for those who didn't hear it, she wants to, now that she has a bigger platform, she wants to get back into the not family blogging exactly, but when she used to write, like back when she first started, when she had her own blog, not for Pathos, but when she had her own blog, she used to write about like what life was like for her as the mother of a medically fragile child, like just the I don't know, the journey of it, really. The emotional ups and downs and everything. And that's the writing from her I really liked. Because she opened up my eyes. Because I always thought that I always had like this different impression. Like if I had been in shoes like hers, how I would be, how I would handle it. And I think I would have probably stayed true to my preconception of it. But after reading her, it just kind of opened my eyes. Like, oh, hell no, I'd be more like her, absolutely. So, and I think this would be something she would actually be good at, because I think that a lot of mothers who find themselves in this position, they don't. I think that's oftentimes they don't put their needs like up at all, like not even just ahead of other people's. Like I don't even think that they take the time to consider their needs. Period. Katie would change that. I mean, Katie would insist on that. Katie would fight for that. And I think she would be good at that. So that'd be kind of cool, I think, for her. And for, you know, other mothers, I think in her situation, I think it'd be cool. But it'd probably be cool for YouTube too, just saying. Crazy cat lady here. Hey, cat mom. I feel like when she had individual pieces, non-specific topics, some moms, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that too. Oh my God, you're killing me. Don't bully me with your pineapple. Oh God. 2 days ago, oh, it didn't feel right. This one feels appropriate for my purposes. I like it. I like the name. God, Erin, you're a better woman than I. Well, I mean, I think don't choke on your drink. I think she'd be good at it because, I mean, I think mothers who are often in her situation are probably some of the least selfish people like on earth. And they need to be definitely more selfish. You know, in my opinion, this is all my opinion. Katie is not one of the least selfish people on earth. So I think she would be a really good advocate for other mothers in her situation. So, and like, she's like unapologetic too about this. So I think she'd be good at it. All right. So I'm going to pull up that video, get it ready. Okay, yeah. It was. Just take a second here because I put it in my desktop folder. Oh, there it is. Okay. Better color coordinate it just in case. There. I don't think I have to hit the volume with this one, but I'll find out in a second. I adore Hawaiian pizza. Plan to create. Heck, you get pineapple on supreme pizzas. Yep. I've been sick today. Is Catherine sadfishing again? Actually, or at least what I've heard, she's not. I mean, she could have done something earlier. She could be tweeting or putting out tweets I haven't seen yet, whatever. So I don't want to say she's not, but the Instagram live that I'm talking about, the little bit I heard, she's not sad fishing. No. Katie's to advocacy, what Trisha paid us is to celibacy. And you're right. You're absolutely right. However, in this instance, I think she would do pretty good because I think she would be just unapologetic and brazen enough to be as selfish as needed on behalf of other mothers in her situation. So, I mean, in that instance, I think she might do good. But I mean, who knows? I could be 100% wrong. It wouldn't be the first time she's proved me wrong when I've given her credit. So, I would actually like to see Katie start to do productive content. Yes. Yes, yeah, I do. I agree. I mean, I think productive content, I think that it's kind of subjective. I mean, I think we all have different variances of what we would consider productive, but I think we can all agree though that spreading rumors and making shit up and creating your own narratives is not at all productive. So I love penis mushrooms. Oh, from the picture. That's what you mean, right? The penis mushrooms from the chat. Jen, you're right. You're right. In this instance, though, I think it would be a little different. And she is. This would be selfish enough for her too, because she likes the accolades and the I don't want to say admiration, but I think accolades is a good word. She likes the accolades one gets from advocacy. So in that regard, it would be selfish for her, and that's what she would be thinking. But also in the same regard, she wouldn't be worried about being polite and being nice and not being too much of a hassle or a fuss, or you know what I mean. In that regard, I think she'd be good. Yes, it is. Okay. Geo plays, just found this channel. What is going on? Well, I'm about to play a video. We're just gonna just watch it in commentary, really, in chat, and then I thought we could talk about. I mean, we could do the discussion first about the Unirock's video, or I can even play it if you want, and we can do the Trisha Paytas one later, or after. It's up to you guys. So, all right, why don't we do this? The Uni's video topic, number 1. Trisha Paytas, number 2. And we'll take it from there. All right, I was putting on so much. I didn't see the numbers. Let's see here. And don't care 3. Please no Uni. Okay, wow. I think we're kind of split here. She's back. Who's back on Twitter? Is 1 and 2? Well, yeah, no, we can do 1 and 2. I'm just, which one would you guys like first? Me pick. Oh. How long is this video? Let's see. Where is this video? I got too many tabs open. For real? All right, it's an hour long. And the Uni video is I think that's only a few minutes long, actually. Like 20 minutes, maybe. Yep, 20 minutes long. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. All right, his is 20 minutes long. So, I don't want to have to switch over to Chrome, so I'm going to download it quick. All right, that'll be downloading in like 1 minute. So, and then I'll go ahead and I'll start the Uni. I'll do the Uni video first because it's only 20 minutes long. So we'll do that and listen to the crazy shit he says. And I had a few ideas. I don't know, but I mean, and I'm really curious here too to hear what you guys think. So, so we can watch that quick and then maybe talk about it. I'll put it on like the fast play too. An hour long of KJ torture. I hear she doesn't like that name now. We have to, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, no, it's not 4 hours. It's not 8 hours or 9 hours either. So there's that. All right, speed that up. Okay. Oh, almost done, Dolly. Actually, wait, no, if I download it, I don't think I can speed play it. Shit, damn it. I want to see how fast it is first. All right, let me set that one up.
A partner is upset and they're
okay. Just want to make sure you guys can hear that and everything okay before I go ahead and start playing it. I don't want to like ignore anyone's plea for like, no, can't hear it.
gonna try to figure out who they're working with. They can find stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like, I don't understand why they...
I'm with you. A lot of people, we were arguing about this in my chat. They were trying to convince me of what.
Okay, real quick. For anyone just not knowing what we're looking at here, this is a video by Unirock on his Unirock 2 channel. He uploaded it like 11, 12 hours ago, I think it said. And it's titled, "The Hacker Has Emily D. Baker Insults His Emails." My source, my source. According to his source, the hacker has Emily D. Baker insults his emails. Also, negotiations delaying refiling. So that's the title of it. And the information, it says, our description. A source came to me to tell me that a hacker had Emily D. Baker, the same hacker in the case, insults his emails. He said, the source, he applied a gender to the source, what an idiot. He said he thought they hacked one of them to get it. In this video, I tell you what happened and why it's so messed up, because there are a lot of reasons to believe this person due to what Without a Crystal Ball posted on Twitter after this person came forward. Is it true? Are they lying? I don't know. Either way, though, it's very crazy. Also, it's been confirmed that the reason that Tati hasn't refiled is because there are negotiations going on between Tati's lawyers and Katie's lawyers. The Katie side leak, not Tati's side. Okay, so that's that. And I'm going to go ahead. Yeah. Shaylin, Emily uses VPN and two-factor authentication. And who doesn't use that nowadays? I mean, really. If any of you guys don't use two-factor, I would seriously consider it, especially if you have any kind of information or financial information or personal information on a device. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and start it.
Why? Not that it was true, but of why so many people believe that Swanson gave you all of your information. And you don't have to say anything there, but I think it might help some of the rumors. And we can skip that if you want, but there's a lot of people that do believe Swanson hooked you up.
I didn't have a lot of information, though. I really didn't. Like, all I knew was that...
Cheesy Ron asks, may I ask who Katie Joy Paulson is? You may. I'm not sure if there's really a short answer to that, but other than to say she's a YouTuber, she owns the YouTube channel Without a Crystal Ball. She pretty much covers like I guess reality TV, some fundy stuff, I guess. It's a long story, but if you really are curious, here, let me set you up with an awesome place to get all of the information. Here we go. This is a link to the Without a Crystal Ball subreddit. And here you can find just a very full explanation on who she is and why it matters, I guess. So, yeah, so happy learning.
Tachi's business was floundering. I mean,
So I was reached out to by a source stating that they were approached by a person who had emails between 3 people. They said that the emails were between Emily and Saltsy and Emily, that even Katie was sending emails to them also, if I'm remembering correctly. They also said something extremely peculiar. They said they gave emails, some of them at least, to the press. They even mentioned Business Insider. Though, a couple hours later, JP mentioned her communicating with Business Insider. It all clicked between myself and the people that I was speaking with. Her mentioning Business Insider like this had me thinking that Business Insider contacted, or Katie contacted them, because of these emails being sent in. While they were communicating, something was said about Saltsy talking to Business Insider. I was told then Katie had a friend inside Business Insider. This seemed to give validity to the things that this person was saying, the person that came to my source. Here's the kicker. The source told us that they had emails between all of these people was the same source that told us Katie's lawyer and Toddy's lawyer trying to reach a settlement, prevent them from going back to court in Minnesota. This is why Saltsy hadn't refiled yet. After this happened, I had it confirmed to me 100% that this was true. KJP's lawyer and Toddy's lawyer are in communication trying to reach a settlement. This is where it gets very, very strange. The source has shown that they are either in communication with KJP or could even be KJP herself. And them having these emails or just claiming to have them, it also seems as if the source is either a person doing the hacking to gain emails or in the very least wants us to think that they're doing the hacking. It's also possible that they are working with the hacker, but that's very unlikely. You'd think this couldn't get any stranger, but it gets stranger and stranger. So if the lawyers are in mediation, obviously Toddy has all the power. KJP has admitted that she's broke. Also, Toddy is the one suing and has the power to refile in Minnesota, where KJP cannot use her tactic of getting defamation lawsuits thrown out for jurisdiction like she's done before. So it would cost much, much more than the last time if she refiled. What I'm saying is KJP holds 0 cards. She's desperate, in my opinion, to not have this go back. You can see that from how much she celebrated it being thrown out. Now, what would Tati Westbrook want from Katie? There is another lawsuit. We all know, even though she denies it now, KJP broke that story claiming that Swanson was her source. I will play clips now to prove it.
I was listening to this, I was like, this is really sad. And all of this came from my source and it's all backed up. The person that reached out to me is in the process of fighting over the business with one of these people. And it's gonna get so ugly. So Jen wants to know why I can't talk about who contacted me, because I can't reveal that source yet.
I want to be clear that James Charles was never my source.
I said a couple weeks ago that James reached out to me because he was basically told to, in so many words from my source, get me to remove the videos about Tati from the internet. My source told me directly.
This anonymous tip.
I got a tip this morning from my anonymous source, and they said I was down at the courthouse at Santa Monica, and I saw this filing, and you might want to go check it out.
Do y'all see this up here? Katie Joy was saying, I have a source inside the courthouse that saw this filing come in. Electronically filed by Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles, 10/20/2020 at 1:49 p.m. Assigned to Santa Monica. But you guys, she said, I have a source at the courthouse who saw it come in. It was f***ing e-filed.
if a partner is upset and they're gonna try to figure out who they're working with, they can find stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like, I don't understand why they.
I'm with you. A lot of people, we were arguing about this in my chat. They were trying to convince me of why, not that it was true, but of why so many people believe that Swanson gave you all of your information. And, You don't have to say anything there, but I think it might help some of the rumors. And we can skip that if you want, but there's a lot of people that do believe Swanson hooked you up.
I didn't have a lot of information, though. I really didn't. Like, all I knew was that Tati's business was floundering. I mean,
it is so strange to see Katie on Twitter today and yesterday claiming that Swanson was never her source. But even crazier is that she shared a threatening email that was sent to her by supposed hackers. I'll show you the email now. So it's important for me to go back a bit and let you know that this person who contacted my source about hacked emails did not mean to tell my source that they had hacked emails. Their communication started by them accidentally sending, either through DM or email, some kind of thing, some kind of material that showed that they had these emails. After my source received it and said, like, what the f is this? They started the conversation where they told my source everything they had and that they were sending it to the Business Insider. It's insane that Business Insider was brought up by my source hours before Katie shared this email and the crazy stuff about Swanson and Business Insider. So I think Katie is spamming Twitter about Swanson because I believe Tati's demands are for KJP to hand over Swanson as her source. That's my opinion. KJP said she had Swanson as a source, and of course Tati would need that. I know that Katie wouldn't be talking to the lawyers herself. Her lawyer would be. This tells me it's likely Katie's lawyer came to her with Tati's demands, and of course, Katie, being unwilling to be honest about him being the source and give him up, getting frustrated and feeling out of options, took to Twitter, like she always does, to vent. I think that's what we're seeing there. That's why her venting contained Swanson and other things about the situation. It's like she's trying to convince Tati through her Twitter that she doesn't have anything on Swanson, when we all know, and Tati has to also, that she does due to the clips I've already played. This is the crazy part. Inside that threat that Katie shared, the threat itself, convincing people that the hackers is one of the people close to KJP, means it's not KJ, right? This really bothers me, because I know that the hacker accidentally sent a person the fact that they had those emails and possibly told on themselves. Here's the kicker then. It's insane, but in my gut, and I don't want my source to get mad at me, but I believe that the person giving my source info is none other than KJP. I won't tell you why right now until my source comes out and talks about all of this, but I'm almost positive that he got the stuff from KJP, or in the very least, someone directly next to KJP. So what did he tell me that he saw? What was accidentally sent to him? Proof that they had the email addresses of the to and the from for each email, exact date and times, like he may have seen the header of the emails, I guess, and also information that was in these supposedly hacked emails. If Kate...
See, I have to kind of, this is the one part about the video I kind of have to call a little bit of bullshit on, because if it's a screenshot of the header, then it could say anything. I mean, yeah, the screenshot could be fake, yeah, whatever. But let's just say it's not. Let's say it's a real screenshot of the email. Well, the email could be faked. So, I mean, you need the original information. You need the original message information of the email, the metadata. That will tell you if if it came from a verified source or not. If the IP address was verified to work with an email address that's associated with I mean, I can show it to you guys. I went over this once in a video, but there's a way you can tell. You just look at the information. You can tell if the email is spoofed or not. It's really easy. So I think Swanson paid KJ's attorney fees to keep her quiet. Just a thought. No way did anyone give you any info over the police. Thank you very much for the super chat, Olivia Pruitt. And here, I'm gonna put that up there. Here's the thing. I think you're right. I think that the police were probably given this information if it's genuine, you know, what they're saying, what they're claiming the information to be. I think that the police were given the information. They could have still given it to Uni, but I think that it might be by design. Like I think that they knew he's predictable. and maybe even Katie feels like she can kind of control him a little bit. So I feel like maybe they did this knowing he would make the video, that he's doing something for them, whether he realizes it or not. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, the email thing, the header thing. I just want to point that out. I'm gonna go back to the video though right now and go over more of it as it goes.
JP wouldn't have gone to Twitter with all this craziness. I wouldn't be making this video right now. But my source, myself, and the other YouTubers I talk with all believe that this is all linked together and that you should know about it. Now let's go to KJP's Twitter and take a look at more of the stuff she's been harping on. She's definitely having a Twitter fit, as she usually does when she's under stress or mad. This is supposedly from the hackers. She says, this email is supposedly from Craig Swanson. They are demanding that I hand over evidence about Clark Swanson that I gave to Natalie. I have no recordings, text, or emails, nor have I ever spoken to Natalie. They threatened to. It's like she's saying this directly to Tatiwestbrook. Give me another option so that you don't refile. What else can I do so that you don't refile in Minnesota? Because I don't have this. Because I don't think she has the ability to talk. If we look at the actual email, it gets crazy. If I find out Natalie Kennett knows or has anything from legal recordings you made between Clark and yourself, your life is over. It says, Katie Joy. We know where you live, your business, all of your info, all of your fraudulent activities. We know Jessica and Scarlett and a troll and Todd Paulson have been helping you hack and run accounts on Twitter. We know you've been hounding Nat, but it's not working. Because according to her Twitter account and Michael, she's given him the voicemail. What did I say about no loose ends? Son's name hangs in the balance. We know Todd is a blank lover. He scent salts that message and out Nat on blast. What's better is we can prove it. We can prove which IP you used to cover your tracks, the programs you've used because you paid us to do this for you, but we don't work for you. You will hand it all over anonymously if this isn't straightened out. Voicemail disappears. Those video disappears. Those chats and emails disappear. All of this stops. This is crazy because when this person contacted my source talking about having emails that they had hacked, it says here those chats and emails disappear. And that person talked about putting a video anonymously on YouTube on an anonymous account containing the emails. So it says here, we will hand it all over anonymously if this isn't straightened out. It kind of tells me that whoever came to my source already kind of knew about this or something, but Katie just shared this. Now she took this email, came in at March.
Sorry. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, thank you very much for becoming a member, D. Connor. That is. There's a source right there in the corner. Okay.
30, 2021 at 12:48. So it came in 11 days ago. Why did she wait 11 days to share it? Why hasn't she shared any of the other threats? Everybody else has publicly shared it. Is this bothering anyone else but me? Because on Twitter, if we roll up from when she said this, the next one says, the emails like this count in the hundreds and were made by somebody using a faker email. Faker Daker. Faker Daker email. I like to say Faker Daker. The website they use allows you to put any person's email in the front line. I received dozens of faked emails from Michael Saltz, my attorney, Natalie, and even me. Even yourself. They sent yourself emails, and you didn't bother posting them or letting anyone know or going to the FBI. All of them contain violent threats of blank, 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 and blank. They've been demanding I give up everything I have about Swanson and have claimed Clark is paying my attorney fees. I have nothing to give up and I paid my fees. Why are you engaging them here? If you're gonna talk about it, why not share the email? You can even redact it. Anyone can create fake email accounts, not hard to do. Maybe you created this yourself. See, other people are thinking exactly what I'm thinking. My problem with this is, this seems like exactly what Toddy would be wanting from Katie. And what had happened? She claims that hackers are sending her this stuff. But the only people who would know what Toddy wants from Katie, we didn't even know that they were in negotiations until the last couple days. We just assumed it. So are the hackers just assuming things and sending this kind of stuff? Or is the people involved talking to someone who's then sending the stuff? Or are the people involved doing it? All I know is it's getting really pinned down. It's really pinned down. These people doing this and making these threats have inside information. Now multiple times they've shown it. So let's roll up, because the emails in the hundreds, I read that. All of them, I read that. I didn't have a source. Listen to this. This, seriously. It's almost like she's frustrated because she got off the phone with her lawyer, telling her what Tottie's demands are. I didn't have a source. I got an anonymous email about the filing. I did like 3 videos about that lawsuit, then I got sued. Emily made how many? She claimed to be unbiased and insisted there was no relationship. She's talking about Emily, and she's talking about the Clark Swanson issue. And then somebody goes to one of my sources claiming that they have these emails and sends this stuff to them to prove it, right? Sends these other parts of it. So this is the part that gets me. I played earlier the clip where she says that it was Swanson. She says it was either Tottie and her husband or Swanson giving her the information. There's no other person it could be, Katie, right? You said that your source was somebody in the lawsuit. So, oh my God, were you lying then? Because if you were, just come out and tell us. Tell us. Apologize for lying back then and come out and tell us, because we have to think that you're lying now. Of course, they will deny that they had a relationship or that the exchange of info wasn't about me. What did not change is Salt's repeatedly promoting Emily. No. So just so I didn't cover this because I didn't want to, but I guess it relates now. She's trying to say that Emily and Salt's had an inappropriate relationship. Again, then we've got this thing happening where these emails, who are the emails between Emily and Salt's, if this person's not lying? This is probably true. It is from yesterday afternoon, and I believe it. I believe what this says. She says, I want peace in my life. I'm at my breaking point. Please let me be. You have my lawyer's number, and the only place you should be handling things is with him and not on Twitter. Please leave me alone. Leave you alone when you're the one that made the accusation at him and Emily, and all he did was debunk you. It is too much, Katie. If you want a peace in your life and to be left alone, stop using Twitter. Take the best advice that I ever gave you about social media. Hire someone to do it, or let someone else in your family do it. Don't touch it. Don't touch Insta. Don't touch Twitter. Don't touch any of it. Get someone to do it for you. Do your videos and then hang out and do your own thing. If you don't stop doing that, this will never stop. You're obsessed with social media. You're addicted to it. That's the problem. Truth Sleuth reached out to somebody from Business Insider named Kat, because Kat is someone in the community who reports on the same kind of stuff that everyone else does. Truth Sleuth assumed it was Kat who was talking to KJP, and Kat responded to Truth Sleuth saying she hadn't talked to KJP or Saltsy. So Truth Sleuth concluded that KJP is lying and that the DM KJ showed was fake. Personally, I think it's very possible KJP was talking to somebody from Business Insider, because if those emails were sent in like we were told hours before KJP shared a lot of this stuff, somebody new from Business Insider would be reaching out to tell KJP about the hacked emails, and I do think KJP would bring up the rest of the conversation she claims to have had with Saltsy, or about Saltsy. Yes, I know KJP could be lying. I know that. The screenshot of the DMs that she had with Business Insider could be fake, but it's also very likely that a new reporter from Business Insider could have reached out to her. I'm trying to confirm whether that's true or not now. I'll update you in a future video because it could help me either confirm or debunk what this source or claimed source is saying.
Who is one of the most popular names on Business Insider, and she is very active in our community, so a lot of us either know her, are friendly with her, or at the very least familiar with her impeccable research. I thought this was super strange because not even a month before this, KJ was on her Twitter talking about how she is glad that she got to know Kat and that they two became friends. I went back to this tweet and I noticed that Kat did not reply to, like, or retweet this tweet, and based on previous drama that I have seen with KJ, she does not take kindly to her kind compliments going ignored. I mean, look at what she did to Creepshow Art when she kissed her ass and when Creepshow ignored her. But anyway, I reached out to Kat because I remembered this tweet and I was concerned, hoping that Kat was not the reporter in the screenshot. Kat replied to me quickly, and much to my relief, she told me that she is not the person in that screenshot and she did not give that information to KJ. So, in other words, nobody from Business Insider spoke to KJ.
Well, and that's where I have to differ with you. while I think Kat most likely didn't talk to her, obviously I believe Kat, I don't see how she couldn't have talked to somebody else, especially when, before all this happened, we were told that these people were going to send these emails to Business Insider, and I just wanted to respond to that. Let's move on. So I have some general thoughts about everything I just said. KJP shared this threat, and as I said, I think it's very strange that the threat is trying to identify the people helping her hack when this accidental communication started the discussion that my source and the alleged hacker had. It's like after the person doing the hacking, after making that mistake, felt they had to send a threat or make it look like a threat was sent to try and convince people out there that these people are likely the hacker, not the source themselves. Also, I know, right? I know I'm giving you a lot. When I used to talk to KJP, and I mean back to December of 2019 or right around then, I encouraged her with every threat she had to go to the authorities, and she wouldn't go. I'm going to cut out the rest of this part of the script because I know I mentioned it earlier, but it just bothers me that seems like every time she says she's going to go, it's like the first time, right? I need to add this in here too. I've talked about the threats and hacking that people have done against me. I just don't bring it up that often. And this is just a reminder. I've also had the same kind of threats around this issue, and people have done these same things to me. I've mentioned it in videos, but I want to make sure I communicate that so that people understand. After all this is transpired and all this information was given to the relevant parties, we are left with a lot of questions. Let me know what you think down below, please, and I'll repeat those things that I hope you will help me with now. Number one, let me know if the person claiming to have the emails, do you think they're lying or telling the truth? Number two, now that you know that the lawyers are talking to prevent a filing in Minnesota, do you think KJP will give Tati what she wants or not? Number three, you think KJP's Swanson talk on Twitter has to do with Tati's demands? Number four, you think that the person who went to my source is KJP or somebody close to her? And five, leave me any other comment, your thought around this. I'm going to try to read through all of them after I upload this video. And as always, if you want to support my show, you can join the channel. You can subscribe, ring the bell, and like the video, dislike the video, whatever you want to do. Though if you don't want to do any of that, thank you all for watching. That's fine. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.
Okay. Wait, go away. Okay. So I have a theory. I don't know how accurate it is, but I don't know why people keep trying to pin all the hacking or the harassment, the threatening emails and stuff on Katie. I do think maybe she has some knowledge of it, but I think it's Swanson. And I think that this collaboration maybe has been going on a lot longer than we realize. I think maybe back when Katie did her first videos on Tati and James, I think Swanson was kind of giving her information back then, because as good as I am, and I'm sure she is searching for things on the internet, the court case or the lawsuit with him and his sister after his mom passed away, like there was like an archived website in some courthouse in Hawaii. I'm not sure what kind of search query she put in to pull that up. I think she had to have had some sort of inside knowledge or tip or something on where to look specifically, and then she was able to find it. And even with James's arrest years ago when he was a teenager, I mean, that was a long time ago. Maybe that's still online, I don't know, or maybe that is online, I don't know, but I kind of think maybe she might have been given some information and known exactly where to look for that as well. So why Swanson would do this, I don't know. I mean, I know he was friends with James for years before the whole Halo partnership and everything came up. So I don't know. I know someone had mentioned something about Swanson being upset over some launch party or something. I don't know much about the beauty business or the makeup world or whatever. I imagine it's like any other business, but maybe launch parties are really important. I don't know. So maybe that happened. I have no idea one way or the other. So, but I really think that maybe he's been giving her information since back then for whatever reason. And maybe he kind of, I kind of feel like he's been the puppet master a lot throughout this. And then 2020 rolled around and he, for whatever reason, decided to file his lawsuit. I think he also wanted to use Katie again to get at them. And see, and I think Katie, I don't think this is the first time Katie has worked on someone's behalf either. There's a video up on my channel about a theory I have, and it's just a theory. There's the only evidence I have is like circumstantial, you know, it's nothing at all definitive, but you know, it's, I don't know. There's nothing definitive one way or the other. I'll say that. So, but yeah, I think that I don't know how much of a payday there is. It's like public relations in this regard, you know, writing on a website. Maybe for YouTube with a channel, there's more of a payday because you get more exposure. I don't know. But I mean, I've gotten offers like this in my email for writing before. So, I mean, it's not at all like unheard of. So I kind of wonder. Me too, Aaron. You're not alone in trying to understand all this. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly, Faith Adams. Yes, he I don't know if he owns it. I think he's part owner, but he sits on the board anyways. I think he's like CEO or something, or CFO of a bit mining or Bitcoin company. So yeah, I mean, so he would have access to the funds, and he's a pretty smart guy. I mean, he has connections or whatever, I guess, in that arena. So maneuvering like a place like the dark web or paying for services with Bitcoin would be nothing for him. You know, I mean, anyone can do it. Don't get me wrong. But if you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to do it. And I think he knows how to do it. So. Anyway. Let me pull up one here. One out of 33. Shoot, I don't want to. Do I still have? I might still have screenshots in here. I don't want to show other people's emails address. So let me see something. Otherwise, I can just take a second, redact it real quick, and then show you guys. But I might have them redacted still in here. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I mean, if you guys want, I can show you what I meant by how you kind of have to have the actual email to see. I mean, you can see a screenshot of the heading or whatever, or the sender and sendee information or whatever, but you need the actual email. You go to like show original, and it can show you. Let's see. All right, I can show this. Oh, I can't show this because I'm on StreamYard. Anyways, okay. So yeah, I mean, like if you go to Gmail, if you have a Gmail account, let's say, and you open up an email, and all the way over to the top right, you're going to see like where the reply arrow is right next to it. You're going to see 3 dots vertically. If you click on that, you're going to get a drop-down menu. If you go down to show original and click on that, then you're going to get like the metadata or whatever, I guess, for the email. And right there at the top of the page, you'll see SPF and DMARC. And in the horizontal column there, it'll say like a soft fail or pass. If it says pass, then the email came from a verified sending source. Google recognizes this. They recognize the verification, and they accept it as a pass. if it doesn't pass, if it's from a spoofed email site or something like that, it'll say fail or soft fail, and then it's not from a verified source. So, but I mean, other than that, the heading, like the one I'm looking at now, it's from a spoofing site. So the heading, though, it says from, and it's showing me that it came from Katie's email. So, and it's giving me a reply to Katie's email. So the heading alone won't tell you if it's accurate or not, if it's spoofed. You need the original message or the original information. If she gives Swanson to Tati, I'm pretty sure she'll likely have to pay him back. Yeah, that's why. It's another thing, Suzanne. That's another thing I've been wondering, because we've all seen the way she was acting. See, when I first heard about the negotiations being a possibility, I didn't really put much stock into it, but the fact that it's been discussed now for what, like 24, maybe 48 hours about that, neither side has come out and denied it. They haven't come out and confirmed it either, but they haven't come out and denied it. So that's leading me to think that maybe that's not completely false. I don't know, though. So, however, even if they were to settle, it would suck for us. I mean, because we get to miss a show, but the outcome, I don't think is going to be much different. I mean, I can't imagine Tati would go through all of this and not expect, demand, or want Katie to admit what she did, to admit that she was wrong, to pay some sort of damages, So, and even if this went through a trial, the outcome we would all want to see is that outcome, is for Katie to admit she was wrong, to realize she was wrong or whatever, be told she was wrong, and to have to pay some sort of damages. So whether they get there through settlement or trial, I think the outcome may possibly be the same, just we miss out on the show. That's all. But I mean, it's not about us. So yeah, exactly. The way she's freaking out, something is going on behind the scenes. Exactly. That's where I was going with my thought. So yeah, so that the whole non-denial leads me to think that maybe there's some truth to it. And the way she's been freaking out the past few days, I almost wonder if maybe she's kind of like feeling like she's in between a rock and a hard place or something. Like if she doesn't go into settlement talks with Tati, then she's looking at possibly being screwed. And if she does, then she's looking at possibly being screwed with Swanson. I don't know. She could be kind of stuck in the middle between the two now. I don't know. But yeah, good point, Crystal Magic. I forgot about that. She says, I agree that I believe that Swanson has given her the tip of James' past, not to mention the fact that juvenile records are sealed. Good point. But they weren't sealed to her, yeah. Frank. It almost makes me angry and slightly irritated that I'm so invested in this, though. I know. Believe me, I know. Absolutely. I mean, see, here's what I think Uni absolutely and emphatically got completely wrong. If there is settlement talks, I don't think Tati's side is the one that initiated it. Not at all. I think it might have been her side, or she might have been experimenting with it or something, looking into it. I don't know, but I don't think it was Tati's side. And there's no way she would be going to work for Tati afterwards. She may work with Tati and handing over information that could be useful for her other lawsuit, but I would think that's the extent of it. There should be no way for KJ to locate juvenile files and have knowledge of which state it occurred in. Yeah, exactly. Yep. See, it just, I mean, anytime I've like searched or went looking into someone's information or whatever online, I'd never cared to find out real life information. It's my only interest for my reasons for doing it and everything, it revolved around online activity. So I was only concerned about like social media accounts, posts, comments, tweets, stuff like that, message boards. I was never concerned about actual arrests or any shit like that. So I don't have that much experience in looking for things like that. But still, I know how by searching for social media activity and everything and internet activity, you still come across that stuff. And I know how just something that old, something that closed and everything for so long, and something that like the family lawsuit, like that wasn't even criminal. I just don't see that being available online. I just don't. You're my source. Sue's my source. I know. Why don't I have a source? I don't have a source. Or maybe I do. I don't know. Unlike Uni, though, I'll never tell. And unlike Katie, I'll never tell their name. Oh my God. Without a crystal troll, you're killing me. Maybe KJ is going to be a guinea pig for Tati doing hair regrowth. Okay, or some chin straightening. I don't know. I thought they said strengthening at first. I was like, how do you do that with your chin? Never mind, I don't want to know. Crystal, you'll be my source. All right, cool. Hello, Mom. I don't think you're my kid. Pretty sure I know all my kids. I don't know. You think the email came from the original sender? No, I don't. You mean the one that Uni was talking about? I'm assuming that the one that the source laid eyes upon. I don't think so. I think I'm pretty sure Uni said that it was from a hacker or something. I don't know. But no, I don't. I think any email associated with this case, especially if they wanted to remain anonymous, whether it was sent for nefarious reasons like to threaten people or to send to tip someone off, I don't think that they would come from the original source. Mostly because of my theory of Swanson being behind a lot of it. Katie might make that mistake. I would think she wouldn't, but she very well might. Swanson, I don't think would. So, well, there were a few times I was pretty drunk there for a while, Nikki May. So you never know. Pineapple pizza is my source. Exactly. All right, so I am going to go ahead and set up the other video. This one, I don't know if you guys remember this one. It was when Trisha Paytas had come out and was something with Jeffree Star's hairdresser. I don't remember the specifics of it, but this is what it revolved around. So Katie did a video and she was showing clips of Trisha's video where she was talking to the camera, like crying. And I think it looks like she's sitting in a bed or something. But Katie decided to kind of hijack Trisha's trauma of the whole ordeal and kind of mold it into her own and work it in her favor to say that this is what's going on behind the scenes, and all this that's going on is tied into her lawsuit, and it's all connected, and it's all about her. So that's what this video is. No, I'm not signing off. No, I'm just starting the other video. In order to get a copy of Tati's birth certificate, she would need to know the exact date and place of birth, parents' name. Yeah, you do need that information because I had to get replacement ones for my kids, to my two younger kids years ago because my ex lost them. But I mean, I didn't have to like show all crazy documentation or anything like that. I just had to walk in and give them the information. But I did need to know all that information. I think I know like address, both parents' names, hospital, date of birth. So. Oh shoot, I have it right there.
Hey guys, how are you?
I want to just make sure you guys can hear it.
Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good night, and I hope you guys are doing well. I have been meaning to actually get online for a while. Unfortunately, I had something come up extremely serious that is really disturbing, and I wish I could tell you more, but I just want you guys to know that we're going to talk about Trisha Paytas and what she just came out with about Shane Dawson. But like, I just want you guys to know that like what I'm currently going through is like entangled in all of this. And what I found out tonight is really bad. And I can't tell you anything more, but I do want to ask that, one, if you are someone who believes in God, could you please just say a prayer? There's someone out there right now who really needs it, like really badly. And if you're not a believer, could you please say some positive thoughts for someone? I can't tell you who. But what's happening right now is really bad. And these big YouTubers are all just, I got really triggered listening to Trisha talk about what she's been through, talking about how evil Jeffree Star is and what a terrible human being he is and what he's done to people and how everyone is scared of him. And it made me realize that I am in the situation I am in right now because of Jeffree Star, and I'm the scapegoat. And the hell that I've been put through in the last 3 months has been the worst that I've ever gone through. But there's someone that's going through something even worse right now, and they need your prayers badly. So that's like all I'm going to say about that. It's been extremely hard night. I'm not crying. I have like some shine in my eyes, but it's been a really bad night. Okay. Jeffree Star is, in my opinion, not a good person. A lot of these people are not good people. And I wish people had the actual.
Oh, I missed that. Where'd it go? Frank says, so off topic, but Haiti Joyless just showed why KJ suddenly needed her Instagram live tonight. Someone asked if KJ thinks her son will be upset when he grows up that she put all this info out on him. So the working theory is that that's why she like kind of made her, that's why she did the Instagram live and made this declaration that she's going to involve all this, new activity or content or whatever on her platforms and everything. Okay. Yeah. Cause she hasn't done that kind of work or writing, whatever, in years. I mean, since she was coming out of that kind of like when I met her, and that was, a few years ago. So, yeah, I thought it was kind of weird when I heard it, it's like, but I was happy about it, so whatever, I'll take it, it's cool. But, well, if there's an ulterior motive behind the announcement, then it's probably just a smokescreen and she's probably not going to follow through with it. So. Exactly, Carly Hannah. It would be like an affront to her senses. Her nose, and be an attack on her nose. She just abruptly stopped the live without a word? Really? Huh. That's funny. Casey, didn't Swanson get kicked out of Jeffree Star's Lambo at a party so Swanson would feed bees about Star? Oh yeah. Something like I don't know the specifics of that, but yeah, something like that happened. What is it? He was sitting in his car or something like that, and then I want to say he took a picture of it and he positioned the picture to almost make it look like the car was his as opposed to Jeffrey's. So, yeah, okay. Oh, the only thing she announced tonight was that she intends to get more back into the kind of work she used to do. Only it wouldn't be writing; it would be on her YouTube channel. But is kind of more of a voice or an advocate really for mothers with like medically fragile children, or kids with special needs, basically. So she wanted to be like a voice for them, I guess you could say. Which honestly, I think that that's something she might actually be a little good at. But yeah, whether or not she was sincere with her statement tonight, that is going to remain to be seen, I suppose. Swanson sat in Jeffrey's Lamborghini, and Jeffrey told him to schedule a test drive if he wanted to sit in one. Oh no, that's funny. Oh God, that's funny. She had said this before regarding other subjects, but it never happened. So yeah, okay. Well, it'll suck if it doesn't happen, but you're right. You're right. It's probably more likely to not happen than to happen. So, oh well.
I wish I wasn't the scapegoat and they just weren't afraid of Jeffree Star, because it's just deplorable. Jeffree Star is loaded and he's evil. But we're going to talk about Trisha. No, I'm not okay. It's been the worst 3 months of my life. And I am the scapegoat. Jeffree Star is the person, in my opinion, who was blamed for all of what I'm going through. So let's talk about Trisha. It just further cemented into me how terrible these people are. You know what, Melissa? You would not be laughing if you knew what I knew and what is going on right now. None of you should be laughing about this, because what's going on is so serious. This isn't funny. It's life or death.
That could be in reference to the death threats. Or the murder conspiracy. That's what it was. Murder conspiracy, I think. Well, thank you for the super chat, Sheila Foster Swanson. What did Katie do tonight to make you say that about her in advocacy? I must have missed it. She did an Instagram live, and the reason for the live, she came around and said, was because she wanted to now that she had a bigger platform, she wanted to use it, I guess. She used to, when she first started writing, at least her earlier writing anyways, that she put out on the internet, she mostly wrote, like almost entirely wrote about what it was like to be her as a mother, about their experiences, medical experiences with their child, just life experiences because of everything, their whole ordeal and everything. And it was really good. It was, I mean, the writing was, subpar, but the information in it was really good. I mean, it was interesting, and I found it useful and helpful, and I feel like I'm better off for having read it. So, but she was saying how she wanted to use her platform in more of a capacity such as that, rather than what she's been doing. She wanted to move away from the influencers and stuff like that and start, covering that kind of stuff more often. So, which, I mean, it's advocacy. So, and, even for which she would be trying to do, you know, whether she was really successful at it. I think she would be, though, in a lot of ways and in important ways. It's still advocacy. So that's it. Hello, everyone. I apologize for talking too much last night. You interrupted a lot. The delay makes it hard to know when someone's talking. Oh, you were fine, Maya. I think it's Maya. You were fine. I mean, I feel like I kept interrupting too because, you know, like you point out the delay and yeah, it is kind of a hassle, but I thought everything went okay. I mean, I have no complaints and I've heard no complaints. So good to see you. What do I do? Shoot.
I wasn't stressed until tonight. And it's not because of me. All right. I can't tell you. So, Trisha, I'm going to turn on members only because you guys are being horrific. You don't seem to care and you want to berate me. And I've asked you guys to be kind and I've asked for your prayers. And I am going to continue to ask that if you are someone who believes, that you pray.
I see the question of when this video was. It's not new. No, I didn't jot down a date when I download it. Normally that's how I label them, is by date and platform. This one I did not do though, but I downloaded it on January 17th. And I do know it was from right around then. So I'm going to go ahead and just say that it's from like maybe just sometime in mid-January, I'm going to guess, if that helps. But the title though, if it helps, I can put the title in the chat for you.
Or you say good thoughts. But I will not, this chat will not be for you to verbally abuse me, harass me. I'm done with it because right now, what I know, what's going on behind the scenes that none of you know about is horrific. So anyways, Trisha is breaking up publicly with Shane. And it's a long time coming. And some people are really unhappy with her. They say that she somehow is a terrible person. She deserves this. She should have known that they were bad people. But this is her video basically finally just publicly cutting ties with him. And it triggered me because I know how evil this man is. And let's just start.
I don't own it, like Jeffrey Shane apparently promoting what I can because I did just recently buy a house, so now it's like, you know, I put every penny I saved into buying that house, and I was like starting fresh.
So if you missed my video from last night, Trisha Paytas is basically said that she's afraid of Jeffree Star. And she went on a trip with them to Las Vegas, and he was verbally abusive. He told her not to eat. He slapped food out of her hands. He mocked her. He degraded her. He belittled her. She said it was so traumatic that she left early and that she came back and told Shane, and Shane did not believe her, and that she had been friends with Shane for 12 years and just hoped that he would listen to her, but he didn't. And then Jeffree's wig person went on a very public verbal assault, calling her a walrus, mocking her acne, talking about how poor she is, discussing about how, you know, Jeffree paid for everything. And so she should basically be grateful. And none of that constitutes anyone treating anyone like that people think that Trisha's getting what she deserves, and because she put up with it and she knew who these people were. And to be honest, like, I don't think that's fair. I think this whole idea of cancel culture of this is karma is bullshit. Nobody deserves to be on a trip with someone and have someone slap food out of their hands and verbally degrade them and assault them. That's not cool. And people that say karma and she's problematic, who cares? Just because someone's problematic and makes mistakes doesn't constitute people being treated this way. And it's just more proof that Jeffree Star and his friends, Shane Dawson, are doing things behind the scenes that are so terrible, and they're using their money and their power and their influence to just make people do whatever they want. And that's not the kind of behavior that we should want on YouTube at all. We should demand better. And
I love how she's just going to tell everyone that's not the behavior we should want on YouTube. We should demand better. Bitch, if we start demanding better than that, then you would have been out of a job last freaking year. I mean, come on.
general. Thank you, Ava.
I just gotta keep working, and like I don't want to continue doing it without addressing this, because I don't want it to be like I'm just moving on and everything's okay, because I'm so tired of everyone just being like everything's fine, get over it, all this stuff, because the truth is I'm not over it. It's why I still talk about it a year later. It was one of the most traumatizing things ever, like the mean girl behavior. And again, I didn't say anything for so long because like I knew Shane was friends with Jeffree, and Shane would call me and be like, don't make a video, it'll make things worse. Like, and now like looking back, I see like he had told me originally that he also was scared of Jeffree and was slowly distancing himself from him.
Everybody is scared of Jeffree because Jeffree holds things over people's heads, because Jeffree has a lot of money now, because Jeffree has a loyal base of followers that don't give a crap about what he does. He basically has like a cult, in my opinion, of people that disregard all of his bad behavior, completely minimize his misogyny, his racism, and how he treats others. Like, we should never, my personal belief with Jeffree is not about how he is, whether or not his makeup is good or this or that. Like, I have never supported him because, one, I will never support any creator or buy from them when I know that they say things about women that are degrading, and you are going to sell makeup to these women and we're going to put money in your pocket. But if we're not skinny enough, if we're not pretty enough, if we don't have the best skin, you're going to mock us, you're going to degrade us. And this is not just like one instance. There are so many of these stories that he's just, in my opinion, not a good person. This happened last year, but she's just talking about it now because his wig person put her on blast. And Shane's free pass on the internet is over. The fact that Shane has co-signed to this behavior, that he has allowed this kind of behavior, and people will say, well, Trisha put up with this for years. Trisha was not friends with Jeffree. She was friends with Shane. Shane and her were friends for 12 years. Jeffree became Shane's friend through their redemption piece, and then Shane used Jeffree for money. And now they are glued together because he does the merch, and he's also, making Shane millions of dollars. So Shane basically, in my opinion, used Trisha for whatever he could get from her when she was no longer of any sort of use to him, found other YouTubers that he could glom onto. And Trisha, you guys don't have to like her, but I can actually identify so much in her, because she's the kind of person I can tell that believes the best in people, is loyal to her friends, and will defend her friends no matter what. even if they do things that are bad, she will maybe not have the best boundaries, which is also part of her borderline personality disorder, with having issues understanding boundaries and, you know, being really all in with people. And
I love how she a minute ago she was just saying how Shane pretty much like threw Trisha off to the side when she wasn't of use to him anymore. So basically, Katie has Trisha like washed up and like put away to pasture there as far as YouTube goes, and now I can tell she's a really good friend. And now she's like singing her praises like in literally the next sentence. I mean, are you kidding me with that? And believe it or not, Trisha paid her no attention after this video. I mean, after all those compliments, Katie was expecting like a freaking parade or something.
And like, it's so disgusting to me that people are so hard on her, but then they don't hold these same people accountable. That all of these channels constantly berate her and humiliate her and go after her, but they don't hold that same energy for the male creators that are doing things that are worse. Like, I will never, you don't have to like everything that she does. Honestly, you don't. But nobody deserves the amount of hate that she gets, period. Just because, why? Because she sometimes trolls, literally, like so many creators. Keemstar trolls. Like, Keemstar, in my opinion, does 37 million times things worse than Trisha and doesn't get half of the amount of hate that she does.
And then I see him on the Sip, Ryan's podcast, not once, but twice, as recent as last week, them just gushing over him and praising him. When Jeffree Star, in my opinion, is a really nasty, vile person. Like, I know people can, like, say, I think Trisha's a troll, or, like, people do, like, shitty things online or have bad behavior, but when it's repeated bad behavior and, like, it's an apology, but then it's just more nasty shit, the most vile shit has come out, even more. Not one, but two people that were on that Vegas trip with us that were not on Jeffree's payroll. And it's like disgusting things. And they both, they're two separate entities. They don't know each other. They both told me the exact same nasty shit. Jeffree was talking.
I just wanted to send you a message of love and support. No one should be hurting. The world is bad enough. Sorry for what you're going through. It's not me personally that's going through something. There is someone that is really deeply hurting right now, and it's very serious. And like, all I can tell you, you guys, is everything that you're listening to and all of these videos you're seeing about me and everything that you're hearing right now is a big fat smokescreen. And you will learn soon enough how evil all of this is. Like, I wish I could tell you all of it, but I can't, and I won't. But Jeffree Star is a monster, and so many of these YouTubers are monsters, and they knock people down, make an example of them, humiliate them. No one deserves to be humiliated and have food knocked out of their hands.
About me all the way up until me getting the Rolls Royce, thinking that I wanted to be him, talking shit about me, and my OnlyFans talking shit about me on drugs. My sister just did a TikTok. She dropped me off at the freaking airport, and I was never on drugs. When I came back, I was not on drugs. That shit is so messed up to me. And
so they were trying to say that the reason why she got a private plane was because she was on drugs, and Jeffree was just doing a good thing for her and like let her take the thing. Like, this is what Jeffree does. Like, Jeffree, by the way, is always on drugs. Like, Jeffree wants to pretend like, you know, he smokes pot and it's not a big thing. Dude, Jeffree, pot's a drug. Like, I don't care if you like to use it, it's still on drugs. So, but then to try to like diminish her and like,
every time I hear her say that, I just want to say like, drugs are bad, okay? Pot's still a drug. It's still a drug. Where'd it go? Shoot. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Burr. Oh, Burr. Oh my God. Hey, I just saw the green bar. I didn't even realize it was you. Hey, you're finally a member. Hey, girl. Claire Murphy, I think this video was done right after Lori Ann's declaration, which I believe was January 13th. Yeah, this sounds about right. Because like I said, the download date on in my folder is January 17th. So I would guess at the middle of January. Normally I date these and then I label them by platform, by whether it's like an upload or live, and then by date. But this one I didn't do for exactly. Weed is safer than prescribed narcotics. Alcohol is a drug, yes. Caffeine is a drug, yes.
Degrade her is just disgusting. No one should be using their power and their money to intimidate people and to buy their silence and to make them say like, well, I have money, so you should feel grateful. It's bad.
So evil. What's so evil is that he's doing this like behind closed doors and like telling people and like planting seeds. He's like this cult leader, and that's why Jay, you know, he's like, oh, Jay doesn't represent me, but meanwhile, I know this shit they're talking.
All of these big YouTubers are like cult leaders, and their cult followers listen without any critical thinking to anything that they say, regardless of whether or not it's rooted in fact or reality. And it causes so much damage to the people that they talk about, and they don't care as long as they get to move up. This is the culture that has been created. Exactly. Jeffrey is never sober. So if Jeffrey's never sober, how is it that he has any place to talk about what Trisha does? And by the way, Trisha has been open about her problems with substance abuse. She's never hidden that. So then to use it as a way to degrade and demean her is like so hurtful. We need to put our heads together and help the women gain the power and levels that Jeffrey and Shane are at, so they don't need to go through this type of hate. Exactly. I was thinking about this today because I get called out for some shit that nobody would call out men for. Because what? I'm not going to put up with the bullies on YouTube. So suddenly I'm the bad person because I'm not going to bend to their demands and do what they want and not go with their narrative and then get punished for it. No, like this is how toxic this environment is. It's horrible. And Jeffrey is like the ringleader of all of it.
To each other, and because that's the shit they were talking to me about me.
And I'm not speaking about anyone but Jeffrey. I want to be clear, very clear. Don't twist my words. This is about Jeffrey.
And then the first person, his name's Tabs, and Tab has a video out, and I think it was re-uploaded. Tab was the first person to come forward with this. The second person, I don't really know if he wants to be involved, but the second person to come with me and be like, he says nasty shit all through last year. And I was biting my tongue because Shane was like saying, like, oh, even up until the last time I saw Shane, he's like, oh yeah, Jeffrey's just really lonely in the front. Jeffrey's evil.
Oh my God, you're right. I never really paid it much attention before. Claire Murphy, KJ is not sober there. Is she ever? I just as you said that, I looked at the screen and just as she was like finishing her glass of wine there. I never pay attention really. I'm just so used to seeing people drinking that I don't even pay attention that they're drinking. But good eye.
Up until this last freaking tweet he sent me, Jeffrey saying, love you, like going back and forth and then just ending it with like, you have my number, I'm not doing this internet charade, love you, girl.
Jeffrey was so passive aggressive with her on Twitter. It was bad. Acting like he had nothing, no part of this. Like, people like to act like we're all Karens and you can bully us as women. Yeah. So men, I've noticed this so much within the commentary community, within creators. They just bully the women and then they push the women to the edge. And then the women get pushed to the edge by the men. And then we react and then we're the crazy ones. When in reality, it's the men that are pushing the women. And then the men are never held to the same standard. They're never like, well, why are you doing this to women? Why are you picking on women? Why are you degrading women? Right? Like, what can we do to help this? Like, how do we I think you need to start thinking about who it is that you're supporting. On the channels that you're watching, are they constantly degrading other people that are women, right? That are in the same category as them? Are other commentators constantly going after female commentators because...
Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me with this shit? Oh my God. I forgot how much hypocrisy was in this video. Oh my God.
Why? Because they're easier targets. In my opinion, a lot of men, especially those who have low self-esteem or who are, you know, weak, or they don't want to go against a man because, you know, it's easier to pick on a woman because a woman, you know, in the terms of like, you know, the hierarchy of nature, men feel like they have power over us. So it's easier for men to target women because they think that we're not going to fight back. And then when we do fight back, we're the crazy ones, right? How many videos have been made about me by certain male creators?
Yeah, that's not why she was crazy. That wasn't because she fought back. It's because she, oh my God. Oh my God.
And then if I respond, I'm the crazy one? No. So these men can make all these videos about me, targeting me. And then if I dare to respond, then they can call me names, call me a Karen, mock my appearance. It's fine. None of this is okay at all. Jeffrey and Keemstar, all of these creators have created this kind of environment where other YouTubers who are smaller feel like they can be justified in mocking people. And Keemstar is so brutal to Trisha. It's horrific. And Keemstar sets the tone for all these other drama channels to make them feel emboldened to bully her. Keemstar bullies this woman, mocks her weight. Who does that? And there are people that support Keemstar because it's Trisha. It's not okay to mock someone's weight ever. Or to, you know, like, Keemstar, what are you doing in your house that makes you so superior to Trisha? Tell me. Tell me what you're doing, Keem, that makes you better than Trisha. We can talk all day about it, but let's figure out how to step the treatment up of women. It's in the business world also. It's terrible. They're all cowards. They're all men. They aren't little boys. It happens in business, but in this industry, it happens constantly. And if you are a strong woman, you are automatically pigeonholed as a Karen, or as, you know, you're just bitching, or you're, you know, you're so, oh, you're just so emotional. No. No woman on this platform should have to take the amount of hate that some of us take, and then the men get away with it and are praised and allotted. Why does Keemstar even have a channel? He's had 2 channels completely terminated for his behavior. He gets on his channel and berates and degrades and humiliates women constantly, minimizes their women that go through SA, talks about how they, you know, it's not real, downplays it. And then you've got all these copycat channels that think it's cool to make videos like that. And then you've got all these little copycat channels that troll and attack and make every woman like me who does the same job they do into Karens. And it's all so strategic because they want to lose our credibility so that we lose subscribers. They take our subscribers and they convince all of you guys that we suck and that we're liars. And it's not us that's doing us. And then we are put on the defensive constantly. And then they're like, you're crazy. Imagine going through that kind of abuse constantly and see how.
Oh my God. Yes. There's one of the things that drives me the most nuts about her. Yoo-hoo shoo-shoo. She uses big, scary words so loosely, they lose effect. And that's exactly right. And she garners like this reaction from people by using these words over things that are nothing. And then when she's describing something where these words accurately apply. No one's, I mean, it's like, you know, the boy who cried wolf or whatever, you know, it drives me nuts. But it's these dire words, these like extreme dire words that she uses over the smallest things. It's, oh my God. Anyway.
You would respond. That's how she's feeling. The word hysteria and hysterical comes from the word. Agree, Katie.
Oh, condescending for being fucking traumatized. And what really set me off today, and I will no longer support Shane in any way. I'm not gonna hate monger him. I'm not, you know, I truly believed he changed from all the shit he got canceled for. I blindly defended him and all the shit he got canceled for because I was like, you know, that's a long time ago. I never seen that around him. Like, I truly believe he changed. People change. And you know what? He did change from that. And you know what? He also proved that people do change, but not always for the better. That I was.
You know what pisses me off about all of this when it comes to Shane is and I'm not trying to, like, what she's going through with Shane is terrible, but like to like bring this back to my own experience on YouTube, because I so relate to what she's going through. I was the one that did so much digging into Shane, and I looked through all of those videos, and I had this massive thread on Twitter, and I was able to dictate and show like all of his behavior and all of these things he had done that were so problematic, that were reasons he should be canceled, not small reasons.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, Michelle G. I'm late and just started watching. I heard someone ask who KJ was. Mysterious T has a 3 or 4 part series on her channel about KJ, and it is awesome. It explains everything. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know that. I think I'm gonna put that in a playlist on my channel. Thank you. I'll go. I'm actually gonna go grab a link too, and I'm gonna put that in the chat.
Reasons, big things he had done, and I got attention for it. And then all of these male creators just started attacking me, destroying my credibility, saying that I was like making up cops and I was trying to do these investigations. When all honesty, all I did was watched a video by Sanders Kennedy, and I said, oh, okay, well, if that's, you know, because I was getting messages too. I seen all the videos. I thought he had something real. I did not know that he's the one that reported it, but the officer that I was accused of making up is real. And it was male creators that threw me under the bus. Because why? Because they want to ruin my credibility. They want to stick up for Shane because Shane's their god, and they don't want me to get any clout for it. I was called out, and like Ethan Klein was like putting me on his channel. And then the minute they start attacking me, it's like, well, she got attention and I wanted it. So what she goes through, what Trisha goes through, other creators go through. And it's just a trickle-down effect. And it's disgusting.
Even today, I was so beyond having him on the podcast and stuff and telling me one thing, being like, I'm scared of him too. I gotta slowly distance myself, but like, don't make a video, like all that stuff, to like praising him on the podcast. To today, switching to, is like, well, he was the only one loyal to me, so I commented on him. That's two different things you're telling me. And then on top of it today, writing me a whole long thing, and here if you want to talk, but also if you just want to come over, Postmates, and let's just forget the whole thing. Forget the whole thing. This is something that.
Okay, so he wants her to forget the whole thing after she's been absolutely traumatized because it doesn't suit his needs. Imagine going through something as traumatic as going on a trip with someone, and the whole point of that trip was that person to humiliate you. And then you go home and tell your best friend, and he's just like, let's just forget that happened because that guy is making me millions of dollars, and it's totally fine. Jennifer Lynn, thank you for joining. It's just disgusting. And I will always stick up for other women on this platform. I will always like say like this is not okay. We shouldn't be degrading women. We shouldn't be minimizing them. We shouldn't make women look crazy. We are allowed to have our emotions. And if you start beating us down, responding to abuse doesn't mean we're crazy. It means we're telling you we've had enough.
Traumatized me for a full year, and Shay and Ryan knew about it 2 days after this happened. It was traumatizing. I was shaking. My mom, my sister, I was like, my friend Jeff, like, I was shaking from it. It was beyond talking about me being on drugs and my sobriety to people. It was beyond that. It was him texting me saying, I asked him where my Balenciaga was that I purchased, because I purchased Balenciaga with them, and he's like, oh, we're gonna bring it up to my room. And I'm like, hey, I left early that night, and I was like, hey, where's my Balenciaga? He's like, Maddie threw it in the trash. And I needed that hoodie. I needed that hoodie to go home. And I would get my old phone and I would look for those text messages because it was so nasty. He would call me at like 4 a.m. the day I was leaving. I was like, hey, come downstairs. We're all here. I would go down into the casino by myself and they wouldn't be there and he wouldn't answer. And it was just nasty, mean girl shit.
He would invite her down to the hotel and say, come down, and then he wouldn't be there.
He gave me a present or whatever. I put my camera in that present in his bag. He gave the bag away with my camera in it to Rich Lux. And I was like, that's my camera. Like, I just need that back. I don't care about bag. I don't care about gifts. And the fact that they're trying to,
gives her a bag. She puts her camera in it. She can't have her camera back. Like, he's cruel.
For the trip, I can pay for my own trips. I paid for me and my boyfriend's trip to Greece first class. Like, I can pay for my own shit. And I'm just so, like, it's so traumatizing.
Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a member. Here's the thing, you guys. There's a lot of misinformation about me on YouTube right now, and it's not true. I will always stand up for other women. I will never stand for this kind of behavior. And there are a lot of misogynistic men on this platform that target women, degrade us, try to ruin our credibility, and make us look crazy. And it's not okay. None of us, just because we respond to being targeted and harassed by these men constantly, it's not okay. Do you know that one of the reasons why I had to private my Twitter at one point was because Keemstar was on his channel, on his Twitter, degrading me, lying about me, calling me what, I don't even know, crazy, a stalker. None of it was true. And I got so bombarded by hate. He convinced his audience that I was guilty of shit I did not do. And I have been paying the price for that. And I'm the crazy one. No. They set the example and it trickles down. What does he benefit from as a commentator to degrade me? I'm direct competition to him, and he knows by making me look crazy, his, like, you know, he can keep going. We shouldn't have to degrade one another to actually, like, do our jobs. We should just be able to do our jobs.
Here now, Shane, and I never heard him this way, just to be like, come over and let's forget about it. And like, oh, like Jeffrey's been loyal to me though. It's like, yeah, it is gaslighting. I've been gaslit for so many months, but you know, if I say it, then I'm the narcissist, which, by the way, you guys, I'm not a narcissist. I'm like the exact opposite. I'm an empath. And a lot of these men that are behaving like this are the narcissists that like you to believe that we're the narcissists when we're not. Thank you. I hope I'm getting a lot of women that are joining tonight. And like, I hope we can like get back to where this channel was as a place that supports women, wants women to get out of cults, wants women to learn that they are worth more than their uterus, wants women to get educated, and wants to support other female creators. Blindly, anybody. On the Issue podcast, they had D'Angelo Wallace on live, and they're like, hey, do you want to come on and talk about this? I'm like, I don't, because D'Angelo's on there, and I just don't want to be associated with that because he talked crap with my friend Shane. I don't know D'Angelo. I didn't want to. I don't know. I was so blindly loyal. And I was just like, you know what? If it's something negative about Shane, then But what really triggered me more than anything today, and it's why I will no longer support Shane, and I stand by it, and it's the hardest. It's the first.
She went so hard for Shane. When everyone was coming down on him, she went up and made videos for him, calling anyone that called him out horrible. She's got a video called Tati's a Dumb Something. You know, like, she has done so much for Shane, and he's never done anything for her. That kind of treatment is not normal. Sad it happens everywhere. I'm glad for myself if I recognize that I'm no longer feel what I feel they're calling me. I keep growing. Right. And interestingly, that Jeffrey is loyal to him, but Trisha was the one who always has his back. Exactly. Because Jeffrey makes him money. They don't care. Jeffrey, Keemstar, they don't care who they hurt. They don't care who they degrade. They don't care who they try to ruin. It doesn't matter to them. Keemstar's accusations against me spawned all these videos, all of these things, accusing me of stalking, which I did not do. It's like obscene. Yet you completely ignore the fact that he says the N-word and that he's degraded women and that he minimizes SA and mental health. Like, it's unfathomable to me how these men treat women.
To swallow is because we have been friends for over 12 years. And he told me today, oh, I guess I just wanted to believe the stuff you said about that Jeffrey said about you wasn't true. And
no, Shane wanted to believe it wasn't true because Shane was making millions of dollars off of Jeffrey's bad behavior because their palette made him millions. And Jeffrey does his merchandise. You know? I watched Trisha and Shane since 2009. This is so sad.
Where is it? Scorpion, I have a theory. Only true narcissists refer to themselves as empaths. Dude, that could seriously be a quote, like, I don't know, like a life statement to live by or something. You could put this shit on a shirt, I bet.
But I'm so glad she's finally standing up for herself. Me too.
I was shaking and traumatized by it. I was like smacking food out of my hand, calling me like saying I'm poor and all this stuff is like so triggering. And I know I'm 32 and stuff, but I have so many. Clearly, I have so many issues, but even if I don't have issues, even if I have no problems, no mental health issues at all, like, someone just saying that shit. And Jeffrey's like, why are you apologize? And like, love you, girl, just so.
Yeah, you don't get to like degrade, berate, and humiliate someone and then just say you're sorry and then be like, I'm done. Like, how much does someone take? Like, I'm so glad she's finally just like standing up for herself, because if you watch Trisha, she has been hinting about this for a year. She's talked about it a lot on her channel. Like, I watch her channel a lot because I love watching her eat. I know. And she's talked about it a lot. She has danced around it. She has tried to be diplomatic. She has tried not to go there. But you could tell, I could tell that she was deeply hurt by it. And I'm just glad she's finally letting it out and cutting ties, because no one deserves to be degraded. I don't care if you don't like Trisha. What do you do when your best friend is in bed with the devil and your best friend is completely gaslighting you and you believe them because they are your best friend? And then your best friend never sticks up for you, ever. Like, when has he ever defended her? Ever. I'd much rather get to know Trisha than Shane or Jeffrey. That's why I'm here for Katie. Thanks for starting that conversation. Let's start brainstorming how we can begin to battle this treatment. We just need to stand up against the way these men treat women on this platform. We need to stand up against the men that degrade, diminish, and accuse us of behavior that they don't like, yet they are doing horrible things that everyone gives them a pass for. It's a horrible double standard. It's proof that misogyny still exists in all aspects of our life, and why I spend all of my time and energy fighting against fundamentalism. People say that I'm obsessed with the Duggars. No, I'm obsessed with women having rights. I'm obsessed with women having education. I'm obsessed with women being treated equally. And when I see women not being treated equally, I'm always going to speak out about that.
Just so condescending, and it's so disgusting. It is so disgusting that they're so fake. That it's so fake. I am not perfect. I am not perfect, but I am not vile. I am not vile. I don't make fun of people's appearances. I don't make fun of their substance abuse issues. I don't make fun of their weight, their skin, and Shane knew all this. And Riley, they knew all this. And they continue to promote him. I go so hard.
She is so open with her like struggles with her eating disorder. She has a binge eating. She talks about this on her channel. She has a binge eating disorder. She also has...
Yeah, and just a few months before this video, Katie had just put a tweet up, something about seeing Trisha Paytas's ass with toilet paper stuck to, or something like that. And but the way she worded it was just like she was scarred for life because of this image. But you know, yeah, whatever. Damn it, wrong one.
Acne that she has and tries to take care of. She does facials. She gets cystic acne. It is not related to the food she eats. She just has skin issues. And to go after things that people are already like battling and to degrade and diminish and demean is not okay with me. Thank you, Darla, for becoming a member. I'm just obsessed with supporting women, and people say, oh, you're so mean to Christians. I don't care about Christianity if you believe, but if you're a Christian and you believe that women should be subservient to men and should be able to, you know, be their husbands can SA them anytime they want because the men owns their body. No, I'm not going to like those Christians because they aren't Christians. They're using religion to control, demean, and to diminish the voice of the woman. And I'll never be okay with that.
To distance myself from anybody that talks shit about them. Anybody. I go so hard. And this is, and you know, he's like, and I don't expect him to say anything. Honestly, I didn't expect him to say anything. Listen, I thought they could do is unfollow Jay and take down the last podcast, like just gushing over how amazing Jeffrey is, and I can't believe he's speaking their names. He's vile. It
is so obvious that Shane has been using Jeffrey this entire time. Hey, Tara, thank you for joining. And wanted the money, wanted the...
Dude, could she have sounded any more just monotone there, just unemotional? It like almost annoyed. Like, thank you so much for what the oh my god, holy shit! Thank you so much for the super chat, Lauren Elizabeth. Aaron, I want to show my love and appreciation for all the headaches, late nights, amazing, honest content, proving the behavior of who KJ truly is, her worst enemy. I would have committed myself by now. Sending love, stay kind, stay safe. Oh my God, thank you so much, Lauren Elizabeth. It's so kind of you. And you're welcome.
You know, Shane she gets to a point where she talks about all the creators that he is like,
Jake Paul, he redeems Jeffrey.
She goes, okay, this is a part where I actually think is really powerful and shows to me what a fucking social climber Shane is and what he's done to truly harm our community by rehabbing people that did not need to be rehabbed.
Shane didn't believe me. His friend of 12 years. And believe someone that he's known for 3 or 4 years that used Shane, because Jeffrey had the shittiest reputation when Shane redeemed him, gave him his redemption video, just like Shane redeemed Tana after TanaCon, putting people's lives in danger at TanaCon. He redeemed Jake Paul. He redeemed Jeffrey. Jeffrey used Shane for that. And maybe Shane used Jeffrey too to make a palette and make a bunch of money. And clearly
they created a male-dominated, toxic, legalistic society, put a veneer of Christianity over it, so people won't see the danger and destruction. Exactly. I will never apologize for what I do about fundamentalism, and I will never apologize for speaking out against this kind of behavior on YouTube, because misogyny and like sexism, it exists in so many forms, and women, we need to stop this. We need to stop and the men pin us against each other, and they make us think that we're over emotional, erratic, and out of control. And when we start calling each other those names and we start saying you're erratic, you're crazy, we're giving the men exactly what they want. They don't want to share this with us. They want to be at the top. And who is at the top on YouTube? Who are the biggest creators? It's mostly men.
Fingers also stuff to the double, the podcast of having Jeffrey on there talk about Kanye and stuff like that.
Exactly. When we see another woman backing them up, we need to actually back her up, and we don't need to call her names, and we don't need to call her crazy. Period. This is why when Trisha's going through it, I'm going to say, sis, go off. Keep going off. No one deserves what you went through. Period.
That to me is just the root of all evil. Like, you sold your soul to the devil. You sold out. You don't care how vile someone is. I just keep thinking text messages. How vile someone is, as long as you can get those views and cash it.
It's funny. Oh God. JCM. Oh my God, my heart skipped a beat. I thought Zag Creations was in your live. No, I was seeing it in this replay of KJ's video. I need to go to sleep. That's funny. Thank you for becoming a member, Just Brett. Yay.
And I'm on the receiving end of a lawsuit, mind you, that the person that's suing me blamed Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson for doing to her. Think about that. Why do you think I'm so mad right now? In June, on YouTube, she blamed them for everything, and I'm being sued. It's unconscionable.
Other than like, oh, come over, let's talk. Like, I'm in therapy for this. Like,
I have 135,000 subscribers. I had a channel that was moving really fast. And why wouldn't you sue the people that you actually are saying did this to you and go after the person who doesn't have money? It makes no sense.
With this, like, I'm like, no, I'm not going to be manipulated anymore. I'm not.
And all of that's my opinion.
Like I said, I do believe he's changed from all those allegations. I believe he's changed, and I know the drama he's had in his past, and I love him, and I Shane is someone I blindly defend because I really thought he always had my back. And the fact that he's like, I gotta.
At least for the last year. This is awful, though. It just makes me.
That is a good point too. Where is it? Where'd it go? All right, well, I can pull it up here. Thought I could. Yeah, Chris Conflict is in here. Oh shoot, I didn't message him. Oh, tell him I was going live. Where did it go? Because they were posting. No, I can't remember. Someone just said that I guess Tati. Okay, here, Karen Collins. Sorry. But Jeffrey and Shane were right about James Charles. So was Tati. That's a very good point, because while they were saying what they were saying about James Charles, including, the whole sexual, I don't know, the coming on to people's concern, or their concern about that. Katie was arguing in defense of James Charles for most of 2019 and even into 2020. So, I mean, she didn't really start kind of singing the same song about James Charles until this past summer. So I wonder if she realizes that she was wrong then in the beginning when she was defending James Charles against all these other accusations, all these other people. So, I mean, it's an interesting, I think it's a good question. I think more people should ask her this question.
I feel so sad for her.
By Jeffrey, because he was loyal to me to the kid. Of course he was loyal to the kids. Like, he's actual evil. He's actually evil. And you're the only person who's going to leech onto you because you made him look good in the beginning and now you both are canceled. All right.
I feel so bad for her. Like, so bad. And I honestly, don't really care, if people don't like her. I feel like 99% of the hate that she gets is because Keemstar is such a bully to her. And then all these other channels see what Keemstar does about her and see how Keemstar gets views off of it. And then they think it's funny to berate and degrade her. When there's literally more men doing more problematic things on this platform than she is. She's so hurt. She's so devastated. She's done. And I'm always going to stand up for that. So YouTube is an ugly place.
Bluten DePaul. James Charles was literally a teenager then, and Tati brought zero evidence to the table. Plus, I'm guessing Jeffrey and Dawson are known predators, so I don't know about people saying they were right about anything. No, I agree with you. I do. I agree with you. I'm just wondering if now that this newer information and everything about James Charles is out, and now that Katie's singing a different tune, I wonder if she's now going to go back and say that she was wrong about when she was defending him.
It's ugly. People always say to me, what's it like to be canceled? I'll tell you. When you have a channel that's giving every single thing to people will be your best friend. Everyone wants a piece of you. When you start getting shit, everyone that knows you, they dip out. You are only worth what people can give you on this platform. And when people start realizing that they can make more money hating you than actually liking you, they start jumping on the bandwagon, no matter if it's true or not. So many people on this platform are unjustifiably degraded, demeaned. This is why I will never target Amber Lynn Reid. People have asked me for over a year to go off on her because she's shady and she's, got a weight loss channel, but she's not losing weight. And I said, no, I'm not going to go after a woman who is struggling with her weight and degrade her even further. No, thank you. I'm not going to target a woman simply because you think you're mad at her because she's running a channel and she's not losing weight and you want her to lose weight and you think it's a scam. How mean is that? Let her just make her content. Leave her the F alone. Trisha has meltdowns. Leave her alone. It's who she is. we shouldn't be there's absolutely terrible and problematic behavior. There's absolutely things that people should have a right to talk about. But when we have to start to make things up to make content, when we have to start, I am the scapegoat. But it's 9 million against 1. So, and that's again, my opinion. Eventually people will figure it out. I can't believe there's literally people on Twitter still like hating on Trisha. Like, people are just so brainwashed by all of these hate videos. They don't let her just be a human being, make mistakes, and like they were so hard on her about all these different things. Oh, you ruined the DID community. Do y'all know that Dissociated might be just faking everything? Did that ever occur to you that this like woman that switches on camera might also be faking? Like, why did everyone automatically take her side over Trisha? And why is Trisha struggling with her own identity, which is actually a part of borderline personality disorder? Like, why does everyone automatically degrade Trisha and say Trisha ruined everything? Because Trisha is the villain no matter what she does. And then,
you know, I have to confess that when I first watched this video and she went off on she went off talking about DID or dissociative identity disorder here and everything, and she was talking about Trisha's I don't know, I guess bout with it or whatever. I thought for sure Katie was kind of setting herself up for, like, I don't know, some sort of, I guess, ploy or something to maybe try and get out or explain away much of her behavior, like leading up to the lawsuit and even like throughout the lawsuit. I was almost positive, like I probably would have bet some money on this had I given the opportunity. So I really thought it, just because this wasn't the only video that she discussed this. She did it a couple of times. So I just thought it was kind of, I don't know, she doesn't really do much of anything like that repeatedly, especially without some sort of end game in sight.
first of all, DID is like a very controversial thing. And there's a lot of evidence that Dissociated is not doing and is not on the up and up and has misled people. And all people dissociate. And you're entitled to your opinion and I'm entitled to mine. And I think that Dissociated is not an honest person. Trisha is low-hanging fruit and she has this very low self-esteem, so she's an easy target for a reaction. Exactly. How can people literally believe Dissociated has switching on camera? Do you know how fake and phony that is? And she has all these like super problematic alters that somehow she knows about, but yet there's true amnesia. If you actually have that disorder, it doesn't work the way in which it's described. If you actually did some diving and digging into what this person does and how manipulative it is, you would realize how scammed you are. But if you want to continue to believe that this person who's claiming to be a professional with no professional experience and telling you about how you should know something about her, like, wake up, people. Just because someone puts something on YouTube and tells you that it is what it is does not mean it's true. I paid $3,000 for my lifetime victim card. Does that make you feel better? Did it make you feel better giving me $5? Maybe if you were the actual victim of something, I take responsibility when I make mistakes. I own when I make errors, but I don't deserve to be abused. No one does. How much do you get paid for your asshole card? because you're an asshole. There, I said it. Thank you for the $5 for being an asshole. Oh, but you're
That's when I posted on Twitter my asshole card. I think too. I did it. I think it was a translator video to this one. I'm not. I know I did some sort of video, and I had it. Yeah, no, it was a translator video, and I had her saying she like, too bad I had to pay $5,000 for my victim card, and so many people get theirs for free. Like, Katie was all sad about it.
You're so mean to people. I'll be mean to people like this all day long. Exactly. Thank you for the $5. Can someone block that account, or can I? All right.
Wait, I want to hear that again. I want to hear her awesome thank you there. Go back about a minute. That's good.
You should know something about her. Like, wake up, people. Just because someone puts something on YouTube and tells you that it is what it is does not mean it's true. I paid $3,000 for my lifetime victim card. Does that make you feel better? Did it make you feel better giving me $5? Maybe if you were the actual victim of something, I take responsibility when I make mistakes. I own when I make errors, but I don't deserve to be abused. No one does. How much do you get paid for your asshole card? Because you're an asshole. There, I said it. Thank you for the $5 for being an asshole. Oh, but you're so mean to people. I'll be mean to people like this all day long. Exactly. Thank you for the $5. Can someone block that account, or can I? All right. All right. So I am going to go. I'm so tired of people using the victim card. A woman standing up for herself. You know what, Jen? There's so much proof out there. Go watch videos. There are cringy Vangelina. There is so much evidence that this creator is not being truthful. And if you want to believe her, that's fine. But there's lots of evidence otherwise, and I don't believe her. And that's my right. I don't have to feel bad because you believe her. Go stan her, go over there, go off. She should not.
Oh, for the love of God, what did I just read? Did you see the ASMR video with Todd? I need a shower. It was gross. No, I have not. I have not. And I could have gone the rest of my life without knowing about that, just Brett. Where is it? Is it on his channel or? Oh gosh, this I have to know. I don't want to know, but I have to know. The channel she's talking about has been looked into a lot. Many do not believe her. She isn't alone regarding that channel. Okay. It's on Reddit. Okay. All right. I'll check it out on Reddit. I'll go to Reddit. Okay, cool. Thank you.
At all. Period. Be giving advice, medical advice to anyone if she's not a doctor. She should not be educating people on mental illness that she's not a doctor. She's not qualified to do. She has no business educating anyone. Switching on camera, acting like that. No. Anyone that knows anything about DID knows that people that have it have amnesia, and they don't even know half the time who the alters are and how it's all associated. This idea that they're all integrated and they can just go from one person to the next and they can all remember it is ludicrous. It's like glorified. It's so fake. And it mocks the people that actually suffer, and it's deplorable. Using someone's mental illness for you to profit off of so that you can say, I switched on camera. Are you kidding me? Amnesia. People that have these dissociation. Listen to Trisha talk about her actual amnesia. She has no memory when she blacks out. You're spot on. Hell yeah, Katie. Asshole card is right. Thank you. And I just want to say something again, like, I didn't say your name tonight, tipster. Why are you showing up? I didn't say your name. I didn't say you're harassing me. Didn't mention you. But thanks for the $5 and try to keep being relevant. But you are part of these creators that are men that do this shit. So bye, you're blocked. See, and this is what they do. This is what they do. They show up to try to be relevant. And guess what? Now all these creators are going to make their videos about me and be like, she's crazy. She's so terrible. Did I bring up his name? Did I ever say his name? Did I say his name? No. Who had to show up in my chat to try to be relevant, to have his name mentioned? What he did tonight is a perfect example of what these creators do. That creator is not relevant to me, and he's not relevant, but I'm not going to say his name. Have I mentioned him on like Twitter? Only in reference to, I think, BX calling him a troll. I think that was BX that said that he was a troll. I never said that this man harassed me. I was talking about Keemstar and Keemstar only. I said Keemstar, so he was jealous. Absolutely not. You never said his name. Exactly. I don't think he's been harassing me, to be honest. I don't, period. If people actually research the idea, they would know what you're saying is correct. It's true. People that have this disorder do not remember their alters. They don't know that the alters exist. They don't even know they have DID. They have such severe amnesia that they lose periods of time. They can't coordinate or even understand what happens. They are so dissociated during that time. It's a complete and utter blackout. It makes a mockery of it when you have channels being like, I switched on camera. It's a grift. Yeah, where is she? You seriously deal with this, Katie? This is my first time seeing this happen to you. Oh my God, this is not okay. It happens all the time. A friend of mine who has DID cannot switch on cue. I've met some alters, but it's been a surprise to both of us. It's a very rare for someone with DID to be able to manage. She loses time. Exactly. Exactly. You can see when Trisha's in a blackout. Like Trisha was in a blackout when she was, remember that fight where she was like calling, where she called Ela the C word? I knew right then she was in a blackout. I knew that she was like blacked out. Like she was done. She could not remember what she was saying an hour ago, and she used to repeat herself. It was very sad. I'm happily to become a member, and everyone look forward to more to combos to come. Stay strong, people group. Let's work together. Let us work together. Let's get this channel back to what it was. Let's be the strong community that we are. Let's stop allowing these people to just degrade, demean, diminish. Let's support one another. Let's be kind to each other. Yes, we talk about topics. Yes, we talk about and we gossip and we do this kind of stuff, but we're never trying to hurt other people. We're never trying to cause hate. We're never, ever telling people to harass, berate, or target anyone. But it is okay to use your voice and to stand up and say it's not okay to be treated like this. And thank you, Tipster, for being the class act and proving my point in how all of you operate. You're not relevant to me. And I think if you want to take issue with someone, Tipster, go talk to your friend BMX Boy, because he's the one that told me you're a troll. So go talk to BMX Boy. He says you're a troll that targets people and you flock and you target and you harass and you do it all together and you make fake outrage for content. Those were his words, not mine. Ask BMX Boy about that the next time you talk to him. Thank you guys all for joining me. Say a prayer again. Why can't I see me? Where is she? Someone said that she was in here. Leticia, my member that has DID. I have a member that has DID, and it's not the way that Dissociated responds. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, like and subscribe if you have not yet.
Okay, I remembered. Thank you so much for the super chat, Christy. Please do the Del KJ voice when you read this. I love it. Anyways, there you go. I'm grabbing the video now from Reddit. I have to switch over to Chrome if I want to share a tab, so I screenshot it, and now I'm just about to send it to my computer. Okay. About to. I had to edit it first. Okay. So I will send that. I will airdrop that in just a second, and then play it. So yeah, that's a video I've been looking for forever, and I think a couple of times now I thought I found it, and I started to play it, but it was the corrupt file or whatever, so couldn't really play it. But that's why I wanted to play it. Do you have the footage of Uni being chased by the tiny dogs? Yeah, I really want to see that. No, I don't. But I was thinking about it. I don't think that there is footage. I do think that there's audio though of it, because he was out for like his walk on his, doing one of his Periscope lives and everything like he does, and that's when it happened. So I think that there's audio of it. I don't know where, but no footage, unfortunately. Exactly, Faith Adams. Yeah, I meant to say something. She didn't even say like I reached out to her privately and asked her first, and she said it's okay. Nope, just hey, my member so and so has DID. Unbelievable. We appreciate you doing some of your research on live with us. I like to see what you decide to plug for your entitlement hits. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Whatever. I have been doing that. Although tonight's video, though, I wasn't doing that because I already did a video on tonight's video, but I just knew that this was a good video. But with the Tati ones that I've been playing lately, oops, those I've been like playing those so I can take timestamps and everything and know what to pluck. Okay, I can airdrop this now. Dottie Morgan has the unique Chihuahua attack. Hey, Dottie. Want to come on my panel? Claire Murphy, the member she had mentioned, no, that wasn't Nat. No, it wasn't Nat. It was just, I don't know who it was, honestly. Did this send? Oh, no, okay, it's still sending. Yes, he did threaten to kick the Chihuahua. Awesome. There you go, Belinda. Dottie's going to look for it. She thinks she has it. Yay. It sounded dirty. It's coming. It's airdropping now. It's almost complete. So as soon as it's done airdropping, I'll put it up. Small dogs, yeah, they can be. I mean, there are more, like by far, there are more like Chihuahuas per year than pit bulls, but Chihuahuas just don't quite cause much damage. Well, I'm part of it while when I was grabbing it. I couldn't hear much because I want to have it too loud, but I saw it and just. It's not really Todd though, right? I mean, that's like one of those like the Reese app in video or something. Oh, there we go. Oops. Oh, it's annoying. Yellow. Yep, that's it. Okay. Okay, so this is in the subreddit, WOACB, and it's called, where is it? It's called Exclusive Toad in Under 2 Minutes ASMR Edition. So, I don't know, but I do think it's real. Let's hope so. All right.
Hello.
Hey. Welcome.
It's not coming through like super loud because I didn't have the volume all the way up when I downloaded it or when I screen grabbed it. So you guys just might have to turn your volumes up a little bit, just letting you know. Because I had to turn mine up a little bit. It's coming through fine. It's not as loud as the other videos were. That's all.
To my ASMR channel. I got something real special for you tonight. I'm going to do a mukbang video for you, and I'm going to eat this cupcake right here. So, without further ado, enjoy. So good. Riff number 1.
Aren't you all super happy I just told you to turn up your volumes a second ago? I'm so sorry. I did not. It was not planned. I'm so sorry.
Wow. What a killer riff. That was awesome. Cupcake is so good. Wow.
No.
I was going to just do one for y'all, but I'm almost done with this one.
Damn you, Britt.
Two. Riff number 2. Damn. Oh, that was excellent. Just excellent. Thanks for coming back to my ASMR video here. Well, I ate all the cupcakes, but still kind of hungry. Figured I'd give you guys some more, so I got me a Hot Pocket. Oh man. That is delicious. Oh my God. Look at that. Excellent. Really, really good. Anyway, here's riff number 3. Honey, can you go out and give me some White Castle? Man.
That was so disturbing. That was really freaking disturbing. Oh my God. I think I might need a few drinks after that. Bathing again. Oh shit. Why? Yo, no. This was just Britt. You take that to just Britt, not here. Whoever recommended this came on. Yep. It was not me. I don't think it, Stina Marie, I don't think it really was Todd. I hope it really was not Todd. Robin, it was not me. It was just Brett. Yeah, Dottie, no. That was just not. Yeah, I know. I played it through my channel. It's the first time I seen it, though. I didn't know. Dottie has the Chihuahua video. Yay! Can you send it to me? You can email it, or depending on how long it is, you can send it through Messenger or something, whatever you want, or DMs. I don't know. But if you do need my here, I'll type my email just in case. Yeah, I hear you. The best mama bear. I take all the blame. Let's see. Oh. I didn't look at these. Sure. They had a disclaimer saying he was featured on a channel and not to search it out, leave hate comments. Oh. Wait, what? The subreddit did? The Reddit post? Was it real? I mean, was he really featured on a channel? Or were they just saying that to, like, make, just add to the joke? That was Todd for real. Get out. Get out. Now I'm really going to have nightmares now. Yeah. So Todd was a special guest on a web series. We are respecting the guy's channel and have only clipped out the parts with Toad. Please do not seek this channel out and do not flood this unsuspecting, seemingly nice guy with hate or spam for having Toad on. Enjoy this video of Toad out in the wild. Are you freaking kidding me? Nah, I mean, it doesn't, if it's like a reface kind of thing, it's a damn good software or application, whatever. But I mean, nah, it can't be. It can't be. That's crazy. I feel like I should believe this, but I really don't want to. I don't want to believe it. I just don't want to. It's real. Everyone's saying it's real. Stop telling me it's real, guys. Oh, God, no sad fishing. No. He doesn't have one of those, does he? No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. His fans. Never Google anything, just Britt recommends. Okay, noted. They probably both. Oh, come on, no. Like, and I'm so not a prude or anything. It's just, dude, no. Yeah, I hear you, Sassy Naz. Hey, Glare. On the video, people have. Ain't that the truth? So, I'm telling you, you're like really a sight for sore eyes after the monstrosity of a video we just watched. I mean, you're like a palate cleanser of sorts. Oh, God, no, not the Twinkie. Not the Twinkie. Yeah, just Britt, you need a timeout for this shit. Snap Blanky is the drape she unleashes. Oh my God. Oh, but I will. We need a chaser, and it can be just about anything. Yeah, word. Oh my God. I wasn't sure if the Claire scene I was going to offer to play it for him, but then I just remembered that we'd have to watch it again, and I don't think I can do that. Really? Like your parents? Come on. Like your hot parents, maybe. No. Oh, that's a brilliant idea, Nikki. Oh my God, yes. Here you go. Get on here. You're going to do a live react. You see, well, Robin, I have a theory. I think maybe if you just like cover your ears or cover your eyes, or both, if you can, then it won't be as bad. Oh, you found the hearts? Oh, cool. Aren't they? They are really pretty. Hey.
All right, you son of a. What's going on here? What am I reacting to here? Because I'm drunk, okay?
It's okay.
No, it's like really weird. Like I drank a bottle of wine and I went to sleep. So like I'm like half drunk, half hungover kind of thing. It's really weird. I'm gonna open another bottle of wine here in a second, but
have at it. Okay. This video, I don't know how to explain it to him, guys. It's a video of Todd, and he's clothed.
Who's Tad? Who's Tad?
Todd is Katie's husband. And he's fully clothed. It's nothing like that. Don't worry. Well, it's gross, but it's nothing like that.
Am I gonna have to listen to his music? Because I don't want to listen to his music because this sucks. It's terrible.
No, but you might wish that you did have to listen to his music.
Oh, don't do this to me, Aaron. What did you guys set me up for here, man? What are you guys doing?
It's not bad. It's not bad. You're gonna laugh your ass off though. Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm into it.
What I put under yellow or orange? I forget what color. Come on. I can't find shit. And here we go.
Come on.
Okay. I don't. It actually, yeah. It sounds like it might be loud enough, so you should be okay. But if you need to turn it up, I would turn it up.
Probably wrong. Oh, this girl.
No, it didn't. It's nothing.
Wait.
Okay.
Dude, is that dude
Welcome
for real?
to my ASMR channel. I got something real special for you tonight.
Dude.
I'm gonna do a mukbang video for you, and I'm gonna eat this cupcake right here. So,
Is that a fucking hostess
without further
cupcake?
ado, enjoy.
Hell yeah, dude. That's just delicious.
So good.
That's my man right there. All right. Okay, go ahead, dude. Hey, you listen, Katie's husband. Don't let none of these haters hate on you.
What a killer riff. That was awesome.
That looks awesome.
Cupcake is so good.
Oh my god, dude, this is good stuff.
Wow.
Get more of that. Get more. Come on, put it in your face. Come on, there's one more bite. Put it in your face.
Riff number 2. Damn. That was excellent. Just excellent. Thanks for coming back to my ASMR.
I'm rooting for this guy. Like, well, I feel like, dude, if people are willing to pay for me eating a cupcake, a hostess cupcake.
I'm kind of hungry and figured I'd give you guys some more, so I got me a hot pocket.
Do it. He's got hot pockets too.
Oh.
He's got hot pockets too. Get him, dude. Get him.
That is delicious.
Dude, that looks delicious. Good for you, man. Good for you, dude. Get that hot pocket.
Excellent.
Go ahead, Todd.
Really, really good. Anyway, here's riff number 3. Honey, can you go out and give me some White Castle?
Get some White Castle. Get some White Castle, Katie Joy. Yo, if Katie Joy goes out and gets some White Castle for this man, she's got a whole new respect coming from me. From me.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, that was funny. Oh, my God, I'm dying.
Get that man some White Castle, Katie Joy. Get that man some White Castle. That's good stuff.
Damn you, Brett. Just Brett. Damn it. It has to be Todd. It's his voice and wedding ring. Everyone's saying it's really him. Everyone's saying it's really him in the video.
That's really him, though. That's really him. That's really him.
It looks like it. I just don't want to believe it, man.
Why don't you want to believe it?
Because there's some things it just kind of fucking ruins your mojo, I think.
I mean, he's dude. He's eating some Hostess cupcakes, and he's eating some Hot Pockets, and he's telling Katie Joy to go get his ass some damn White Castle to top it off. I feel like that dude. That's good. Good for him. His music is terrible though. I listen to his band. That shit is awful. Like, stop.
Yeah, no, it is. It absolutely is.
Eat as much White Castle as you could possibly eat, and I got your support. You got my support. Eat as much White Castle as you could possibly eat. Like, I will hook that dude up with some White Castle, but he's got to stop making that music because that is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm not trying to be mean. Like, it's bad.
No, you're right. You're right. I mean, it's not even like the genre or anything. I mean, although I don't care too much for the genre, but yeah, it's music.
Yeah, it's
What
bad.
What is an Alabama Hot Pocket?
I don't know what an Alabama Hot Pocket is, but I'm trying to sign up for it. Who's signing me up for an Alabama Hot Pocket?
Just Brit.
This sounds bad. I don't even know what it is, but I'm like, I'm in. An Alabama Hot Pocket sounds bad.
What? Yeah, I know.
So good.
Google it. No, I'm not Googling it. Fuck you.
Somebody Google it. Somebody Google it and put it in the chat what it is. Somebody do it. Somebody do it right now. What's an Alabama Hot Pocket?
Oh, God.
I'm not Googling it. Y'all Google it. I'm not Googling it.
Everything else I Googled this freaking... What the hell? I mean, I'm already on a list somewhere.
Oh, I'm too drunk for this, man.
Oh, what the fuck? Come on. There's no pictures, thank God, but the definition I could do without. Oh.
The chat is killing me. The chat is awesome right now. The chat's like, don't do it. Don't do it, Claire. Claire, what are you doing? Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
People hate me right now. Because you have such a clean chat, and then I show up and everything goes.
No.
Down.
No. I think just Brit is the one responsible for
Don't ask it's Brit. Don't ask her. They're like, don't whatever just Brit says, don't ask her.
Someone just told me like 5 minutes ago, whatever just Brit tells you to Google, don't Google it. And she said, Google it. Okay.
I'm loving this right now. I'm having so much fun.
Demonetized, yeah.
I'm too drunk for this. This is great. Every time I show up on your channel, I'm drunk.
It's all right.
She got me with it last week. Kimberly's like, she got me with it last week.
Oh, she did. Oh, come on.
This is so much funny. This is so much fun.
When I read the definition,
don't Google all caps. Scorpion's like, don't Google all caps. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I wondered how they did this when I read the definition. Thank you for the visual, though, here, Christy. I mean, it's a very respectful visual. Thank you for that.
So much fun.
I got the visual now.
This is so much fun right now. I'm having so much fun.
Well, you want to listen to Uni get attacked by chihuahuas?
I'm still waiting for what is a. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google it now.
Oh, I have to tell. Okay, fine. All right. The Alabama Hot Pocket.
What's an Alabama Hot Pocket?
The art of spreading the vagina lips and taking a shat inside and possibly having sex afterwards.
Dude, that's gross as hell.
Oh.
That's the grossest shit ever.
That's
not even sexy. That's not even like pretty. That's not even like dude, when you were like, dude, let me tell you guys something. All right, I'm gonna let y'all.
Wait, who says it's not sexy? No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna
let y'all in a little secret. When Aaron was like spreading vagina lips, I was just like, ooh. Like right there, like Aaron talking about vagina lips spreading, I was like, ooh. And then she was like taking her shit inside. I was like, oh man. This is bad news. I don't want nothing to do with none of this. Yo, this channel is terrible. Y'all are terrible. Everybody's terrible that's involved with this channel. I'm out.
see what you did? See what you did, just Brett? See what you did?
This shit is gross. It's just so gross.
Of course, I said it out loud. I mean, am I gonna read it to everyone in my head?
Erin's crying. She's laughing so hard right now.
Yeah. Oh my god. I said, don't Google it. Don't listen to me.
Y'all are the worst. Y'all are the worst.
Oh
this shit is no good. This is no good for anybody.
No, I'm not Googling snow blowing. Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna die. I want to die here. That's too much.
I don't want a hot pocket now. Oh my god, no. I may never eat a hot pocket or a cupcake again.
This is out of control. You need to get control of your chat here, lady.
Oh my god. I have Uni getting attacked by Chihuahuas now too.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that crap. Everybody's like, "Welcome to the panel, Glare." Like I'm new to this channel or something. Like, dude, I watch this channel. Okay, nobody comes on panel and nobody's talking about hot pockets. Nobody's talking about vagina lips and poops. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that until I come on here. Sit here and act like, "Oh, welcome to the panel, Glare." Like this is
we paid it and switched you.
Yeah, like this is an everyday, EKC people suck thing. That's not the case. That's happening right now because I'm here and I feel responsible for it. And I've never talked about vaginas spreading and poops being taken in them. I've never done that, ever. That happened here. That happened here. I've never done that. I don't talk about that stuff on my channel. What's wrong with y'all? Something's wrong with y'all.
Yes. I finally hit my channel where I want it.
Don't make me out to be like I'm dirty. Y'all are dirty.
Oh my god.
Vagina flowers, poops. That's fertilizer. That's not supposed to happen. Y'all are weird. Y'all are crazy.
How you prefer blue waffles?
Yeah.
Naked otters?
Stop vagina pooping. Y'all are vagina pooping. Stop it. Oh man. This is too much fun.
It's like the first time I've ever seen like the people on panel get muted in the chat.
Dude, look at you. I can't get away with this stuff. Dude, if I put this stuff on my channel, everybody would be like, "Will, you're a piece of crap. You are such a bad person." Blah blah blah. I get some crazy comments. You get impunity when it comes to talking about vagina pooping.
I said it once. Once.
Whatever. You brought it up. I'm on your channel because of vagina pooping.
And Todd eating a cupcake.
I'm laughing so hard right now.
Oh my
this is the funniest shit.
Oh my god.
This chat is killing me right now. Oh
my god.
Tennessee. I'm in Tennessee. What is this? Aaron, I'm from Tennessee. Look up Tennessee log jammer. Dude, log jamming. That's the music. Dude,
no,
okay.
no, I'm not looking that up. No.
I kind of want to look it up because the music's in my head. Have you ever seen The Big Lebowski? All right.
Yeah, it's been a year or so since I've seen that.
Dude, yeah, log jammer. That's the name of the porno movie. Remember the porno movie in The Big Lebowski? What's his name? Where my man was like, log jamming, dude.
Oh yeah.
My man was like, hi, I'm someone tells me something's wrong with Donna Cobble. I'm here to fix the cobble. Something's wrong with Donna Cobble. Log jamming.
They didn't take a shit at anything, did they?
So good. Someone tells me there's something wrong with Donna Cobble. I'm here to fix the cobble.
Oh my god. Please look up what G-bag means in Ireland. Fuck it, I'm Irish. I'll look it up.
That's why they sent me. I'm expert.
Oh, well, that's not bad. Internet meeting. Okay, whatever. Ireland slang: a person who enjoys sex, usually female, a prostitute. An objectionable person, usually female, is whatever is the Irish English equivalent and is common in fictional and vernacular dialogue. Oh, that's not too bad.
Did you Google log jammer? What did you Google? What did you look up?
G-bag or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, it's an Irish word, I guess, like Gaelic or something.
I'm having too much fun with this. I can't believe I'm on Aaron's channel talking about log jamming. Everything is log jamming right now.
Oh my god. Oh god.
I'm cracking up right now. The muzzle loader. Okay, Glare, have you heard of the Tennessee muzzle loader? No, dude, I haven't heard none of this. Y'all are crazy. Listen, y'all are crazy, dude. If y'all are sitting around coming up with names for sexual shit you do,
Whoa, we're not making this shit up.
I can't relate to you, man. Like, you know what I mean, dude? Like, I put on Pornhub, I blow my load, and I go back to sleep. That's what I do. I don't know nothing about no log jamming. Y'all are crazy. I don't know nothing about no log jamming.
I'm kidding. We're wild here in East Tennessee.
I mean, I don't know.
Pigeon Forge.
I don't know nothing about none of that stuff, dude. I guess I'm kind of new to Tennessee. I don't even get around in Tennessee. I don't get around in Tennessee.
Oh my god. I need to go back to the witchy community. They're not as wild as you guys. Boner Jams music, what?
Boner Jams music. What's Boner Jams from? That's a reference to something. What's Boner Jams?
So good. It could elicit.
40-Year-Old Virgin. That's Boner Jams. It's a compilation porn video. Boner Jams is what that is.
Why are you guys doing this to me? Belinda Paul, why are you doing this to me? Look it up and you'll never be the same.
Chili dogs are pretty bad too. What, man? see, that's pretty self-explanatory. That's gross. What y'all are talking about chili dogs in this? That's gross.
Oh my god.
Like, I could think of, like, what's really funny is it because man, I think of fun things to do with little Miss Erin here. And her chat is gross. Y'all are ruining any chance that me and Aaron are gonna have doing something fun together at some point because y'all are making the imaginations. Because I can't. I'm not gonna look Aaron in the eyes and go. I'm not gonna do that because now there's grossness going on. Y'all are gross. This whole chat is gross. Y'all are gross.
All you're gonna picture is take a shit inside.
That's man. Talk about poops and flower vaginas. Y'all are gross. Something's wrong with y'all.
God.
Something's wrong with y'all.
I think you're right. You might be right.
Listen, I'll flirt with whoever I want. Y'all are the one talking about poops and vaginas. Okay, I don't talk about that sort of thing. I'll flirt with whoever I want, and I'll be sweet about it. Y'all ain't gonna ruin my. You're not gonna ruin my flirtation and make it out to be like I'm gross. Y'all are the one making it gross.
Oh my god.
I'm your all stepdad. Everybody's like, stop trying to steal mom. I'm your stepdad. Okay, I'm stepdad of the EKC.
Who's your daddy?
People suck. That's it. I'm your stepdad. All right, y'all redhead stepchild children. Y'all are talking about Hot Pockets. That's gross. That's gross. Stop talking about Hot Pockets. As far as I'm concerned, a Hot Pocket is delicious. It's just a delicious snack. Okay, and then y'all turn it into something gross and sexual and disgusting.
And just think this whole thing started with Todd eating a cupcake.
Listen, man. Todd's just trying to do his thing. Listen, if you're not going to listen to his music, and I encourage you to, I'm not going to encourage you to not listen to his music. You should listen to Todd's music if you're into that sort of thing. But they're just innocent cupcakes and Hot Pockets. All right, going into his face.
Don't take it on the cupcakes, man.
They're just going into his face. Okay, they're not his fault.
Oh my god!
Please do not let Todd's consumption of Hot Pockets and cupcakes deter you from consumption of Hot Pockets and cupcakes. All right.
Oh my god.
Dude, I like Todd. Dude, he's a faithful husband, man. He's a faithful. Tell me he's not. Tell me he's not. Tell me.
Yeah, I think he's good to her. Like I think
that's what I'm saying, right?
Maybe too good to her. I don't know.
One thing you can't shit on Katie. You can sit up here and you can shit on Katie Joy all you want.
No shitting, please. No shitting.
Yeah. Everybody can hot pocket, flower, vagina her all you want on this channel. Do that all you want. But one thing that you cannot deny is that she has a good marriage, dude. She seems to have a very good marriage, man. Like people would kill
she does.
for that
I don't know if he does.
Dynamic of the husband. He's happy. What are you talking about?
Okay.
He makes his shitty, crappy music, and he's like, and then he'll sit up there and be like, "Yo, talk bad about my wife. I love my wife. You can't talk bad about my wife the way that you talk about my wife." He stands up for her, man. He stands up. Todd's all right, man. Good for him. I don't know about being married to her, you know. I feel like, when you imagine, what's their wedding video like? Have you seen their wedding video?
No.
I haven't either. But I feel like
I don't even know if they have one. I imagine they do, but no, I haven't seen it.
I imagine they do too. I imagine that, okay, you see Todd standing in a tux getting married to wallpaper. That's what I imagine. I imagine he's just like, I love you, wallpaper. I love you, wallpaper. We're gonna live happily ever after forever. Me and you, wallpaper.
Okay, Christy, I looked up Tennessee moon pie, but all I'm getting are like pastries. I'm not sure you're following the idea here. Or maybe you are. I don't know. Do you take a shit at them?
Dude, yeah. They're just like, I could just imagine, dude. He's standing there and he's looking her in the eyes and he's saying his vows and he's like, no matter what, even though you're the most boring woman ever, I will love you forever. I'll kiss your lips. Just continue being the most boring woman that has ever walked the face of the earth.
Oh my god.
And I will be a faithful follower of the most boring woman ever.
That sounds like hell.
But she's not so boring though, is she? Though, But I mean, look.
She has her moments. You're right.
Dude, everybody on the internet's talking about her. It's crazy to me. Everybody on the internet's talking about her.
Alabama tuna. I don't know. Well, all right. The Tennessee moon pie didn't give me anything bad. It's just kind of like it's giving me sandwiches, dude.
Think about it, dude.
Maybe I just don't look up enough porn on my computer. I don't know.
I just don't think you're giving somebody enough credit. Because the truth is, for somebody to get everybody to look at their forehead the way that she gets everybody to look at hers, that shit is genius. She's genius. She's a genius. Katie Joy is a genius. She's a genius. Everybody's
because she gets everyone to look at her forehead.
Everybody's staring at her forehead for hours at a time on other people's platforms, not even hers. People are tuning into other channels to go, what's going on with Katie Joy's forehead? That's crazy, dude. That girl is killing the game. She's killing the game right now.
Who the fuck told me to look this up? Who's getting kicked? Because you think that last one was bad?
Yeah, man. She's got a husband. Dude's got a band. They might as well be called Typo Nothing.
Typo Nothing. Ah, Peter Steele. You just made me think of Peter Steele.
But if it wasn't for everybody hating his wife, nobody would listen to it.
True. True. Yeah, exactly. Then instead of like YouTube having like 46 views,
Typo Nothing.
Yeah, it'd be nothing. Please don't ban me.
Shit is awful. Yeah, that shit is awful. I'm not even trying to lie. That shit is bad.
Yeah, I'm not reading the Alabama tuna melt. If you guys want to know what it is, have at it.
No, I'm not reading anything. Yeah, I'm already grossed out. I'm finding out that
this would push you over the edge. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finding out that I'm pretty vanilla. It seems. I didn't realize I was. Looks like I am. I'm not pooping in people's vagina flowers.
Vagina flowers. I never heard that before.
What, vagina flowers?
Yeah, that's funny.
I never heard of that before either until somebody typed it in your chat. So now vaginas are flowers, man. That's what they are.
I was asked to send you this picture.
Send me a picture. It's not a vagina flower with poop in it, is it?
No, it's not. It's not that bad. It's a hot pocket.
It's a hot pocket.
It's a hot pocket. Technically, it's a hot pocket.
I know what hot pockets look like. Don't send me that unless. Come on, man. Don't send me hot pocket pictures. I don't even want a hot pocket picture.
You don't want this hot pocket picture, no.
Oh, I don't, man. Y'all need to stop sending each other. What goes on in your private? See, that's why I don't do private chats, dude. I don't understand what you people exchange crazy stuff. You people, you people suck. As an EKC, you people. I'm talking about those you people. You people suck. Exchanging crazy people, exchanging crazy pictures with each other. Hold on, Todd's not a good guy. He's horrible to women. He just defends KJ because he likes to stay home and not work. I mean, yeah, but you don't know all that, man. Come on, dude. You don't know all that. You don't know these people's lives.
Well, no, I don't know what their relationship is like, especially not behind closed doors or anything. I have no clue. But we've all heard or seen, things from Todd that, might be troublesome, or they could just be him just being kind of dumb, whatever.
Right.
That's all.
Well, yeah, I mean, nobody's relationship
True.
is solid.
True.
Like totally solid. I mean, some people's are, but you know, look at us, man. We're a bunch of YouTubers, man, and her too. She's not excluded from that. She's not. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Mhm.
she's in a relationship, and it's possible that she doesn't have a perfect relationship with her husband, man. You know, that's okay. Is your relationship with your significant other perfect? Probably not. You know what I mean? I'm single for a reason. I'm single for a reason because I'm a bad boyfriend. I'm a bad boyfriend. That's not even, I'm not even trying to lie about that. I'm not even trying to be even remotely, you know, I'm not a good boyfriend. You know what I mean? I'm just like that. So I stay single. Because I don't know how to meet other people's needs. As far as emotions go, you know.
So then meet your own. I mean,
Well, that's what I do. But
Yeah.
whenever I do,
try to no, try to make their needs also become your needs.
fuck all that.
Fuck up that.
Yeah, listen, man. It's so much easier to be single. It's so much easier. It's easier not even, dude, to be asexual. I'm asexual at this point. I don't even mess with women. I don't mess with nobody. I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
Ain't no one ever done with that. I mean, there's
I'm
breaks,
done with it.
there's sabbaticals or whatever, but I mean,
I don't know. I'm done with it. Unless Aaron, people in chat, unless Aaron showed up in my town, says, "Hey, listen, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee right now. I'm not having sex with nobody." That's the only way. Aaron would have to be like, "I'm in town, Claire." I'm gonna be like, "Word."
Word.
That's how that would go down. But other than that, no, I'm not messing with nobody, dude. I'm not messing with nobody. I don't do this stuff no more.
Yeah, me neither.
It's gross, dude. It's gross. Can you imagine? Imagine being Katie Joy, right? Okay, listen, y'all. Everybody hates Katie Joy. I get it, right? But imagine being her for 5 minutes. Just take 5 minutes out of your life. It's literally 5 increments of 60 seconds. Put them all together. Do that for your life. And imagine what it's like being Katie Joy. Think about that. Think about being married to somebody who's got a band. Typo nobody. It's terrible.
Man.
That's a bummer.
You know I do.
That's a bummer. Think about that shit for a second. You got a big old forehead. Everybody's talking about you. It's terrible, dude.
Well, the talking I can maybe deal with. It depends on what they're saying, though. No, actually, I wouldn't care. Just to be talked about, I wouldn't be happy.
You got a whole network of strangers that are calling you out on your bullshit all the time. Doesn't matter what it is. At this point,
it's a Monday? No, I'm kidding.
Katie Joy cannot even sneeze without covering her face, without somebody covering it and talking about it. Think about it. She's done. Like she's
Oh shoot.
Everybody on YouTube, if she so much as sneezes on YouTube without covering her face, people are going to call her a COVID person.
A COVID person? I can't type.
And people are saying, hold on, somebody just said the glare. Yes, he speaks to women online disgustingly.
Mm-hmm.
Her own subs he treats like shit.
Yeah, no, he really does. He really does. Yeah, that's true.
Wait a minute.
Was it-
Sue M is like, the glare has a crush on KJ. Listen, dude, just because I'm empathetic for somebody with a forehead who's all over YouTube doesn't mean that I have a crush on. I don't have a crush on nobody because they got a forehead. Dude, everybody's talking about this person. Everybody. It's crazy to me, dude.
Oh my god.
And I do have a crush on Aaron. Yes. Sassy Nas.
We still gotta get the mime costume.
The what?
The mime costume.
The mime costume.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding about that.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
Dress up like a mime.
Oh, like a mime. Oh,
yeah.
Oh. Dude, see,
The French clowns.
See, that's it, man. People's like a creator's chat is a reflection of that creator. We're sitting here. We're talking about vagina flower poops, and you're talking about mime costumes. It's all related. It's all related. You're a weirdo. You're a freak, Aaron. It is a kinky sex thing, Scumps.
Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, all right. I got nothing.
Scumps is over here. Is that a kinky sex thing? Yes, it's a kinky sex thing. Mind your business.
Oh, I know, Belinda Paul. I swear to God, like people who live in the UK and like Australia and even New Zealand, you guys got it made. You guys can just walk around just saying the C word left and right. Like no one like bats an eyelash. You say this shit here in the States and like someone must have hit you with like an RPG or something.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't say the C word here.
Yeah.
Yeah, people get upset about that. It's a feminist thing. Feminists don't like that.
Oh God.
Feminist.
Am my face red?
So, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
What? Say what?
I asked if I said feminist cunts out loud. Did I say feminist cunts out loud?
Well, I mean, I don't care. I think I can kiss monetization go away after gone, whatever. Goodbye after this.
Yeah, you can have them.
I think I kind of nailed that comment down.
And vagina flower poops. You know, like you got to pick one. You know, either you got monetization or you got vagina flower poops.
I can't have them both.
You can't have them both. No. It's not a perfect world.
Oh God.
Karen Collins, I'm happy that you woke up and caught this too. I'm kind of half awake too. That's what happened. I napped. I got drunk and I napped, and then I was like, oh, I got another bottle of wine, and then I opened it as soon as I woke up, and Aaron was live. This is a result of me being drunk, passed out, not so drunk, but still kind of drunk, and then getting drunk some more because it's midnight. Because I have more wine. So that's what's happening right now.
You can thank me for that link later. What link? I'm scared. What link?
I love Aaron so much. We're gonna talk about me and chat. We're gonna talk about you like you're not here. Okay, Aaron?
All right, that's cool.
Let's talk about Aaron like he's not here, guys.
Yay, so it's just like home. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I knew I liked you. I knew I liked you. You're so funny. She can't be ignored. See that? I tried to ignore her. She can't be ignored. She's too great. She's too great. She's too great, guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. All right, I see what it is. All right. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Someone emailed me screenshots of Katie's Twitter too. She's got it blocked, or she's got it shut down. No one can get into it unless like you follow her or some shit. I don't know, or she lets you. I don't know. I gotta look at those later. You say anything bad, I'll double knot your testes. Well, I just switched over tabs, and that's the first thing I see. I'm like, well, damn. Okay, what the hell did I miss here?
I'll double knot your testes. I don't know what that means. I know what that means. I just don't know who she's talking to. Is she talking to me?
I don't know. I hope
So
she's not talking to me.
It's so scary. It's like it's even worse when she's talking to you. It's
I hope she's
crazy.
not talking to me.
Dude. Do you get a lot of KJ supporters
No.
that troll you?
No, God, no. The only Katie trolls I've gotten really are the ones involved with the lawsuit, or but they kind of bounce around streams just trying to cause problems and shit. So
what's the lawsuit about? Explain the lawsuit to me.
Tati Westbrook, was it Beauty? I forget something glam. I forget her YouTube name, but she also owns Halo Beauty. But she was suing Katie for defamation because of all kinds of shit that Katie was saying. Like, she was just making shit up. She accused her husband James of murdering his mother for the inheritance.
Wait, Katie Joy did this?
Yes, Katie Joy did this. Yeah.
How can somebody so fucking boring be so controversial?
She has her moments. Like I said, she has her moments.
Clearly, because the whole fucking internet's talking about her, and every time I log onto her, I'm like, this is the most boring person I've ever seen in my life. I talked to her one time. I remember I talked to her. I called into her show one time. She had an open panel, and she was actually streaming my shit.
Oh yeah? What was she streaming?
Yeah,
what was she streaming?
I don't remember. It's something that I was, and she was streaming my shit, and I was like, yeah, it's cool. And she was like, and she got all defensive, right? She got all weird and defensive, talking about, it's fair use, blah blah blah. I'm like, calm down. I'm not trying to give you a strike. It's okay. It's all right. I'm just curious as to why you're streaming my shit. She was actually kind of nice about it, and I was very civil to her, and we talked for like a minute, but I don't even remember what it was about. But I called into her show that one time, and she was streaming my shit, and I was like, "What are you?
What the fuck are you doing?"
Well, yeah, I don't know. She was trying to stay relevant about something. I maybe it was a Sophie thing. I don't know what it was.
Okay, all right, yeah. For me, it might have been, yeah.
I don't know though. I don't know. I don't remember. But I was just kind of like, really, like, there's no. Sorry, I'm gonna die on your channel right now. There's no way.
I don't even smoke, and I feel like I got a cough.
Dude, there's no way. Like, I can't imagine talking to that woman and not talking about her forehead. At this point, I'm not even mad at her. I don't have no problem with her. But now I feel like all anybody has anything to talk about is her and her craziness. And all I want to talk about is her forehead. Yeah, it was probably Michael Long's stuff.
Wait, I don't want to know. Never mind. Damn it. Now my head just keeps thinking fucked up shit.
Well, no, you were, because they're saying, hold on, somebody's saying that she blocked Ella Woods. She didn't block me. I don't think. I mean, she probably will now. But I mean, she didn't block me. I'm not. She wasn't rude to me, and I wasn't rude to her at the time. Now I'm taking jabs at her, because why not? But I mean, I don't know. I just I don't have anything nice to say about her. I don't have anything mean really to say about her either, other than her forehead. She's got a big forehead, dude. And she blasts it. Like she you know what she does? She like subjects us all to her forehead. It's not nice.
That bitch.
Well, yeah, man. Like, dude, it's like right there. It's like, There it is. You know, it's like forehead. Bam! I'm live.
Sassy and us know we're not talking about Kay.
Okay, something else, man. I don't even. Yeah, I don't even have anything really. Yeah, I don't even have anything mean to say about Kay anymore. I don't. Like she's, Kay's, I don't have this rivalry with Kay that everybody thinks that I do. I just like when it came to the Sophie thing, she was saying some really fucked up stuff about the Sophie thing, and so yeah, I called her out on it. But after that, when she stopped talking about it, that's all I gave a shit about. I mean, she's gone
same
back
here.
to talking about Watts. I don't care about the Watts. Talk about Watts all you want. I don't care.
Same, yeah. I never even heard of that case or anything until like the whole like Katie and Kay thing happened. But yeah, same thing here. But it was the whole Sophie thing and everything. That's what I think angered me the most about Kay. I mean, there's a few things that she says here and there that I've heard that wow, what's
funny?
But I'm not that invested.
If she had never called Sophie a brat and a liar, I wouldn't have cared. I would have even respectfully challenged her to a certain degree. Just like, if you want to have a conversation about this, let's have a conversation about it, because I actually respect Kay's insight. I actually do. Kay's bad. She's bad, man. She's not nice at all. She does really dirty behind the scenes stuff. She doxes people, and it's really gross. But when it comes to insight, she's actually a pretty intelligent person. And when it came to the Sophie thing, if she had not targeted a 9-year-old girl in her comments, I would have been like, let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk. Let's debate. Let's talk.
Yeah.
Even if we can't have a discussion, let's debate. We can actually debate. We can actually have a debate.
For me, it wasn't even. I mean, the whole like the excuse they kept hearing, but she can't kids not be bratty? It would just call them a brat. No, you called her a brat in response to her making those accusations.
Right.
That's what it was, man. Yeah, kids can be bratty, but they're not a brat for reporting.
And nobody. I never worded it that way. I never even worded it that way. But that's the absolute truth. If you want to simplify it, like the simplicity of it all is, you called a child a brat and a liar in response to her begging for help.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not okay. That's not okay. Not, no. And that doesn't send an okay message. And that's what really bothered me is she has a ton of followers. And you look at her chat just blow up and just tons of people going, yeah, Kay, yes, exactly. Yeah, she's a brat. She's a liar. And it's like, man, how many of those are educators? How many of those are women who are educators, or foster parents or, people that kids count on.
Yeah, exactly. Or a police officer or, counselor or, I mean.
That's why I said it was really dangerous.
Yeah. No, you were right.
And I will still defend Kay's right to say what she wants, but when I challenge something like that, it's her listeners. I'm calling out to her listeners and saying, hey, understand that shit is not okay. Like people depend, like kids depend on adults listening to them and dismissing them as liars is a dangerous thing. It's really bad. It's really scary.
Yeah, and there's a lot of shit kids will lie about. Absolutely.
Right.
But really and to lie about it and to lie about it well, successfully, even to fool
medical
professionals.
Unfortunately, you have to take it seriously. Let's say that a child is, I'm not denying the fact that a child is capable of lying about something like that. I'm not denying that.
But
Sure
not
they
to
are.
that degree. I mean,
But even still, no,
it's
they are.
very
They
rare
are.
to that degree.
I'm not trying to deny that. No,
Right.
absolutely. They absolutely are capable of lying to that degree. They absolutely are. Sure. But you have to take it seriously.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to look at it like, okay, this child is telling the truth. You have to look at it like that. Look into it and investigate, and then call the child a liar. You know,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
and not even ostracize them for being
Right.
liars because they're children. You know what I mean? Like kids lie sometimes. That's what's funny is I agree with Kay in the sense that, you know, yeah, of course, yeah, I get it. Kids lie sometimes, but you have to take, when it comes to them coming to you for help about something, you have to take it absolutely seriously.
Oh yeah.
You cannot dismiss them. You cannot dismiss them. And then I just, yeah. It's not okay to
No, it's not. It's
to
really
just
not.
dismiss a child like that.
No, it's not. And then to double down on it and argue in defense of what you're doing. I mean, like, I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Instead of just being like, I misspoke. You know.
And then to be so freaking happy, like ecstatic, almost
Kay,
like giddy that her
Kay is
her father
so
did
above
turn out
that.
to. Yeah. I mean, Katie and Kay, they both did this. Like after, you know, it became kind of more widely known that, okay, her dad is kind of a piece of shit. Okay, whatever. But they were like happy about this.
Well, you know it's crazy because Annie was the one, and I love that. I love that because I wasn't even ready to be like Michael Long's a piece of shit. You know, I wasn't even ready to do that, and I had Michael Long on my channel, and then Annie destroyed him. And she's the one that gave him a voice in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's the one who gave him a voice in the first place. You know, I love Annie to death because Annie is a true crime creator that genuinely loves what she does, and she genuinely loves the idea of helping people. And she didn't have any problem like wrecking this dude, and knowing that at any given point, people could look at her and be like, you know what, you defended this guy, you gave him a voice, you're the one who gave him a voice in the first place. It didn't matter. You know, she was like, no, you have this shit to answer to.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's why she has the following she has, and why other people don't have the following she has, because people, we all love to just see humility in people. You know, just admit your shortcut, admit you fuck up, whatever. Take ownership for it, make amends, do it right. You know, and that's what she did. I mean, don't get me wrong. She had the best intentions. She went about everything the right way. She didn't fuck up. It's not that. It's just, you know, it turned out that she, you know, trusted him, and then turns out that, you know, she couldn't trust him, you know, but she didn't argue against it. She didn't try to fight against it. She didn't try to like, no, like excuse herself. You know, she's like, yeah, that's what happened. You know, that's all you have to do.
This is what happens. Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. When it comes to Annie, one thing that I love about her, she's a true crime channel. She's a great true crime channel because she delivers facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she genuinely cares.
Right. She
genuinely cares. And this dude came to her and said, I need a platform.
Mm-hmm.
This is the case. This is what's going on. Here's the video of my child. And then she was like, you know what? I'm going to help this guy. You know? And,
mm-hmm.
and he screwed her, you know?
Yeah.
By just being a total piece of crap. He didn't I don't know. I guess I'm still kind of pissed off about it. But just,
No, I don't blame you. I mean, I would be too. I mean, it didn't even happen to me, and I'm still,
I mean, how do you
bent about it.
how do you prove somebody like Kay right? By being who you are. You know what I mean? That sucks.
Yeah.
Like, you proved a creator like Kay right by being who you are genuinely. That's a shitbag. That's a shitbag. I don't know. I probably shouldn't even gotten into it, but fuck that guy.
Okay.
And then there's Courtney, and Courtney, I think it's wrong what he did to her.
Yeah. I mean, it whatever. If a marriage doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Yeah, it was it's fucked up. It is, but I mean, as far as like his sins go or whatever, I think that's maybe the least one. I don't know. Just because the shit doesn't work out sometimes, it would. But I mean, I think he owed it to his daughter definitely to be a better man, especially at that time in her life. To not because. Like it or not,
right?
Like it or not, it's
exactly.
Yeah, because
he failed his daughter. Like he got a whole culture of people behind him.
Yep.
People who are sick of horrible things happening to kids.
Right, and the reason why, like Kate and Katie went at her the way they did, it's not that it's right, but it was because of what they saw in him. So they just assumed he extended onto her.
We all backed him.
Yeah, right.
The shitty YouTubers were like, let
Hello?
He ended up doing was proving them right. You know what I mean? And it's gross, man. It's like, dude, I mean, this, the argument, the divorce between him and Courtney is gross, and I hate even thinking about it or talking about it because it's none of my business. But when it came to the Sophie thing, she was integral in that. Courtney was the one that forwarded me all the messages. She was the one that was like, this is what's going on, this is what's happening. And I just felt like,
I don't doubt
like Michael Long. Yeah, I felt like Michael Long and Courtney Chalmers were like a good team when it came to getting justice for this little girl.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm looking at it like, well, I don't know. Now I'm looking at it like, I don't know. Now I'm looking at it like, what if I don't even want to say it.
I'm looking at it like this. My whole stance and everything on this and my whole support had nothing to do with Michael. So Michael isn't going to affect my support and my believing that this girl.
It became that for me. It became that for me because I started to have private conversations with Michael.
Right.
And I've been a father who was just trying to keep their child safe from an abusive household. I've been that person. I know what that's like. And I feel like he played off that. And it's my own fault because I was like, this is my situation, blah, blah, blah. And I've been there and blah, blah, blah. And I shouldn't have done that, but this guy, man, like, God, what a douchebag. Fuck.
Yeah.
It makes me so mad. It just makes me so mad. I don't know, man.
I hear you. But on that note, I have to get going, guys. Sorry. It's 2 a.m. I've been on here for like 4 hours now, almost.
Has it been a 4-hour live, really?
It's about, like 10:25, I think I started. So almost like 3.5 anyways. But, yeah, and I really have to go pee. So.
All right. Aaron, thank you so much. I had
oh my
fun.
god! You kidding? I mean, it was a good stream and everything before that, but you came on and it just turned great.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just Brett helps them too. But
All
yeah,
right.
no, thank you. All right, I'll see you later. Thank you. Bye. All right, guys. Okay. Good night, guys. Bye. I will see you. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow night. I don't think I am. I'm shooting for Wednesday night though. So I'll see you guys Wednesday. Bye.